4,000 miles away from his bedroom in the UK, covering all your favorite sports, he's high in demand. From baseball to football, he's got every angle covered. He's gonna watch your team, even when they get smothered. It's Heisty, it is Jolly Good Takes. Introducing your host, Liam.
How's it going, everybody? And we are live for game number 3 between the San Francisco Giants and the Colorado Rockies from Oracle Park, San Francisco. Hope everybody's had a great weekend. Dilated, insane. Bob, Spencer, Wilson, what's up, everybody? And Bob, yes, your comment is bang on. This is the final game between the Giants and the Rockies of the 2026 season. If the Giants win, they will win the season series. If the Rockies win, they will win the season series. These two teams sit in last, the Rockies in last, the Giants in 4th in the National League West. Big game, from the Giants' point of view, if they do not want to finish last place. If the Rockies, they want to not finish last place for the first time in however long, they've got to try and win today, and that would put them one game behind the San Francisco Giants. As hey, Spencer, insane, dilated with the favorite hearts. Thanks for letting me know, Bob. You must be Sherlock, lol. No, yeah, Bob's certainly a genius, insane. No, I know you're joking. And hope you're all having a great weekend. As I said earlier, let's get into the starting lineups. Starting off with the Colorado Rockies, and it will look like this. It will be Jake McCarthy. He will be the leadoff hitter, followed by Carrick, Mickey Moniak, Willie Castro, Johnson, Veen, Beck, Sullivan, and Amador. He will be the second baseman today for the Rockies. For the San Francisco Giants, they're going with, I believe this is the same lineup as yesterday. Drew Gilbert, who had a great game, is going to be leading off, followed by Rafi Devers, Bryce Eldridge, Jung-Hoo Lee, Basabe, Kavanagh. Turner Hill will be making his second start in the MLB. Buddy Kennedy will be playing third. And then the shortstop will be Christian Koss. No Willie Adames in the lineup again for the Giants. As Bob, almost on cue, the Giants lineup is the same as yesterday. Yes, Bob, that's what I thought. It is. So let's see. They scored a lot of runs yesterday. Hopefully they can carry that into today. We know one of the biggest issues with the Giants has been the inability to string together consistent good games for the offense. And Bob, I heard that I got the Boston guy that we traded for might come back on the road trip. Yes, Bob, Marcelo Mayer. We lost Eric Miller. We got Marcelo Mayer in that trade. The shortstop, second baseman, former top prospect. He is, we'll see when he comes back. He's on a rehab assignment in Sacramento, sorry. Let's see if he comes back. I would like to watch him play. Look, I'd rather watch him play to Buddy Kennedy or Koss, either of the two of them. I'd rather watch him play than Basabe, although I would say keep Basabe at second base and let Marcelo Mayer play shortstop or third. As, let's see, if the Giants can win this game number 3, getting into the pitching matchup as well for the Colorado Rockies, it is going to be Gabriel Hughes, the 24-year-old right-hander. He is 0-4 with a 5.61 ERA. For the San Francisco Giants, it will be the guy they acquired at last year's trade deadline from the New York Mets for Tyler Rogers, and that is Blade Tidwell, the 25-year-old this year. He's not got a win or a loss. He's 0-0 with a 2.78 ERA in 22 innings, 19 strikeouts, and a 1.1 whip. So, we'll see if Blade Tidwell can get his first win of the season. As Bob, how did Logan Webb pitch yesterday? Bob, Logan Webb was great. And what's up, Scott? How are you, Scott? Good to see you, Scott. Spencer, introducing your host, Leah. Oh, my God. But no, Bob, Logan Webb was great yesterday. 6 innings, 1 run. And insane, Leah and Balia City are a cute couple. Also, insane, kind of did the lesbian version there. Leah and Balia. 2 females. Nothing wrong with that, but there we go. And, hey, let's, I forgot what I was going to do then. That's what I was going to do. I was going to get the 3D game day ready. Let me go over to that site and get the 3D game day all up and working. So that can be in ready for the first pitch. I've actually liked the 3D game day. The 3D game day was causing me a little bit of issues the other week. Then I went on vacation. Since coming back, the 3D game day has actually been pretty kind. So that's hopeful. As Zim checking in live from Oracle Park. How are you, Zim? Hope you're doing good over there at Oracle. As let me go to this thing and get the 3D game day up. Make sure I'm on the right game. Also, live note, I'll say it later in the stream as well. But I'm telling you guys in here early now, I will be live tomorrow for the Cubs and the White Sox game. So the Battle of Chicago, we'll be live for that. That is, I believe, at 5 o'clock on the West Coast. Start time there. 5 o'clock on the West Coast, 8 o'clock on the East Coast. We'll be live for that. Tomorrow, we're back with Giants Baseball for their series against the Cleveland Guardians the next day. On Tuesday, as there's the game. That's all up and loading. Oh, the 3D game day. I can already load it up. Fire up the 3D game day. There we go. As we are a couple of minutes away from first pitch here. And a beautiful day at the Yards. Hey, Spencer, bye. And Bob, no Giants Guardians. Yeah, Bob, we will be live for the Giants Guardians tomorrow. It's a day off for the Giants, so we'll be doing the Cubs White Sox game instead. And let me just see here. Let me get this up. That's on the right thing. There's the 3D game day. We are up and running before the first pitch. And Scott saw Brentford v Tottenham. Match will be aired on NBC next weekend. Scott I didn't know that. Well, there you go. You can watch that. I'll be live. I'll be at the game. So I don't know what time the Giants play on Saturday next week. That may have that may be complicated if they play next Saturday. Oh, no, we'll be fine. Yeah, we'll be fine for next Saturday. But yes, Scott, I'll be at that game. First game of the season for the Soccer League. Premier League starts back up. Excited and dilated PCA home run. Hey, you know what? Him v Otani dilated for the MVP. We'll see who wins it, but certainly interesting. As the first pitch of the game to McCarthy will be a strike, and the count is 0-1. Blade Tidwell is the pitcher, and he's in the one. He fires the second pitch, which is a swing and miss on a high fastball, and the count is quickly 0-2 here to Jake McCarthy. McCarthy batting 296, a 332 on base, 496 slugging, 13 home runs, 67 RBIs, and dilated. Okay, now I'm tuned in to the Giants. All right, dilated. As there is a ground ball to the shortstop, Cost. Cost will fire it just from the outfield, and he will make the play. One down on the ground out. As dilated. Hey, I don't know. I know Anthony. When Anthony checks in here, he has about 5 games on 5 different TVs. I don't know. I'm assuming you don't have 5 TVs, but you know, when I'm not calling the games, I like to have multiple games on. Just check around baseball. I feel like that's how I enjoy baseball the most. Just looking at loads of other games. As here is Carrick. Carrick, the centre fielder, will take the first pitch high. And the count is 1-0. Blade Tidwell, it's that sweeper you've got to watch out for with Blade Tidwell. That's his go-to put-away pitch. That sweeper, it goes away and down to a right-handed hitter, towards the left-handed hitter at the feet, as that pitch is high again, and the count is 2-0 to Carrick. Carrick batting 291. He, again, plays in Coors Field, so that average is going to be a lot higher than the league average, but having a very good year, batting second in the Rockies lineup. He went 1 for 4 yesterday, as the 2-0 pitch here from Blade Tidwell will be outside, and it's quickly 3-0. And Scott, Giants are in Boston next Saturday, first pitch 7:15 Eastern, so you should, yeah, Scott, I will get back, probably around 10 to 11, I'll get back, so I'll have an hour or two before that first pitch, as there's a called strike on the inside corner, and the count is 3-1, well, 10-11 is actually, it should be back by 9 o'clock, but if there's traffic, 10 and 11, which it depends. Normally, when you travel back in the evening, not as much traffic as when you travel back in the day. As there's a called strike on a 4-seam fastball up and outside, and the count is full at 3-2. Insane. I wonder if Boston fans will boo Devers or give him a standing ovation. Insane. I don't know what you would do. I would boo him if I was, well, I don't know. I would probably, I clap, but also boo. I'd be like, I'd do both. As there's a ball inside, and that would be a 1-out walk and the first base runner of the day for either teams. And it will be, well, what are the Giants doing? The Giants challenged it. Drew Kavanagh challenged that pitch, and it was an inch inside, and that would be a walk. And the Giants have already wasted a challenge. Bloody brilliant. My God. But Scott, no. You know what? Devers return. Also Fenway Park. I think that'd be a pretty cool series there. As the 0 pitch here to Mickey Moniak will be a ground ball. This one to Bryce Eldridge. Eldridge is going to catch it, then tag first base. They get both runners. That is get the runner. That is a double play for the Giants. Carrick is out as he took a jump too far off the bag. Eldridge with the tag. That's just a straight through double play. There we go. Nice and early. Ball was drilled to him. You're taught to freeze. Carrick, I mean, there's not much you can do about that. The ball went straight to Eldridge, who just had to turn around, tag the first base bag with his long arms. The inning is over just like that. We go to the bottom of the first. Hey, there we go. And Zim, what a play by Bryce there. Yep, no doubt a great play from Bryce Eldridge, the 21-year-old Giants rookie. You know what? Not known for his defending. Put his body on the line there, laying out for that one, and they got the double play, which is what we like to see. And I tell you who likes to see that the most, Blade Tidwell, who, again, he is 0-0 this season. No decision on the season. Looking to get his first win today. It's Justin. What's up? Justin, what's up? How are you? Of course, Justin, I recognise you, and I followed you last night from Giant Sports Talk Live. Justin, you're the man. I believe, Justin, you are a Red Sox fan as well. I could be wrong about that one. But what's up, Justin? And Zim, Gilbert entering the box now. See ya, end one. All right, Zim, yes. Drew Gilbert is leading off for the Giants. If you missed that lineup, it looks like this. It will be Gilbert, Devers, Eldridge, the top three, Lee, Basabe, Kavanagh, Hill, Kennedy, and Koss. That'll be your starting lineup for the Giants. And Joshua, or Josh, making that wasted challenge look even dumber now. You know what? I don't know if you're like me, Josh, but in my point of view, why waste a challenge in the first inning when there's only one runner on? It pisses me off. They did it in yesterday's game. They've done it again today. Why? Why do it? I'm just looking here at the Giants lineup. It goes lefty, 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 righty, lefty, lefty. So 6 of the top 7 are left-handed. That's kind of crazy. And Justin, you are a Red Sox fan. Hey, Justin, the chat already knows this, but you do not. The Red Sox were my pick to make the World Series. It was Dodgers, Red Sox was my pick for the World Series at the beginning of the year. Kind of looking dumb there with how they were started off. But then they won, they had that 15-game win streak. They won 9 in a row. Have lost a few in a row now, but no. I was high on the Red Sox. They're without Garrett Crochet and Raymond Anthony. That's even crazier as we are ready for the first pitch here in the bottom of the first. It is going to be a called strike on the inside corner to Drew Gilbert, and the count is 0-1. Hughes is the pitcher for the Colorado Rockies. He is 0-4 this year. He's looking for his first win of the year, as that's a pitch low, and the count is even at 1-1. And yeah, Josh, it's definitely a lack of discipline. 100% a lack of discipline. And that comes from, in my opinion, the coaching staff. They should tell, as the 1-1 pitch here will be a close pitch called a ball, and the count is 2-1. That one may have just clipped the top of the zone, but the Giants catch a break. And in saying, glad Tony Vitello is no longer trying to hide his nepotism towards his son. Hey, you know what, Insight? Well, the crazy thing is, Gilbert in the leadoff spot, he had 3 hits yesterday. As Gilbert this time will pop this one up to left field. The third baseman and shortstop going back. This one is going to be caught by the shortstop in there for out number 1. Playing shortstop for the Rockies today is Carrick. So, I didn't even know you could play shortstop. The centre fielder normally is in there at shortstop. So 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Hughes, he has a 6-pitch mix. 4-seam fastball, slider, curveball, changeup, sweeper, sinker. That 4-seam fastball is the pitch he uses primarily. Can't even say that word. I'm not even going to say that word. That's the pitch he uses most of the time, as Devers will take a called strike high, and the count is 0-1. We speak about Devers. Devers batting 244, 319 on base, 467 slugging, 24 home runs, 66 RBIs. In 123 games this year, as he will take a pitch low, a 4-seam fastball, and the count's even at 1-1. Vancouver Sports, Jolly, how you doing? I got some news for you. I finally picked my Premier League team. Hey, Chase, is that you? If so, Chase, or just Vancouver, let us know who's your Premier League team. I'm interested, as Devers will hit a high fly ball to left field. That ball may be a tough play for the left fielder, and it is going to fall for a base hit just inside fair territory. Devers is going to try and leg out a double. He is going to be safe at second. That is the first hit of the ball game. Devers with a 1-out double, and the Giants have got a runner in scoring position. There you go. Not hit the hardest, but Devers, he actually legged one out. He actually put in effort for once, going around the bases. We will take it. And Justin, I do think Devers will get a standing ovation his first at bat since he helped us win the 2018 championship. And Justin, you know what? This is why I love just talking to people, right? For me, I don't know what they would do. You're a Red Sox fan. How you feel? You're way more knowledgeable about that than I am. As Eldridge will take a pitch low, but he did swing, but he just checked it in time, and the count will be 1-0. Eldridge batting 248 on the year, a 776 OPS. As the 1-0 pitch here from Hughes will be a line drive to centre field. That is going to be a base hit as he gets down. Devers rounding third. He is going to score easily. Bryce Eldridge with an RBI single. The Giants go at 1-0 already. There we go. The 21-year-old with a base hit RBI single. 1-0 Gigantes on this Sunday day game, live from Oracle Park. And Dilated thought that was going to be caught. Dilated, I actually thought the way the guy was running in left field, that maybe it was a chance he did fall. I was worrying about it. I thought it was going to go foul. But you know what, Giants? Not about how hard you hit it, it's about where you hit it. And on that occasion, Devers put it in the gap. That, then an Eldridge single, is why the Giants are up 1-0, as Lee is going to take a pitch high and outside. And the count is 1-0. And Insane, you never know, though, with Boston fans. I wouldn't be surprised in the slightest if he's booed like crazy. But Insane, I feel like he never asked to be traded. It was obviously just the GM and the manager that wanted him out because of his refusal to play first base, as the 1-0 pitch there to Lee is low, and the count is 2-0. Lee is batting 292 on the year, a 762 OPS. And I took a test on NBC Sports, and the team they matched me up with was Tottenham. Vancouver, oh my God. Tottenham Hotspur, really? Vancouver, I would tell you this right now. Good luck as the lead pops this one up, this one in foul territory. The catcher Sullivan and the third baseman Castro going towards the ball. Castro will wave off Sullivan and make the catch for out number 2. So 2 down. And Vancouver, I would just say, if that's your team, good luck. That would be all I say. They almost got relegated last year, Vancouver. And Scott, do they have fancy soccer for European leagues? Or is that just an American sports thing? Scott, well, they do it for the English league. I do play fantasy in the England league. I was actually, funny you say that, I was actually picking my team today for the England league, as the 0-0 pitch here to Basabe, the second baseman for the Giants, is going to be a cool strike on the outside corner, and the count is 0-1. Yeah, Vancouver, oh my, I tell you, Vancouver, good luck. If you're a Tottenham fan, it is not easy. They're probably the worst club to pick out of all the big teams, as the 0-1 pitch there is a cool strike on the outside corner again. This time, a forcing fastball at the knees, and the count is quickly 0-2. And, yeah, Scott, I tell you what, it works differently to American fantasy, though, because in Football League fantasy, anyone can have any player. It works slightly different. So anyone gets any player. The same, like 2 different people can have the same player. Whereas in American fantasy, is that pitch is fouled out of play, and the count will remain 0-2. Say it's a draft. So if I draft Devers, then you can't draft Devers. That's where it's different. You get a budget. Normally that's how it works. You get a budget of normally 100 million. The best players cost the most money. You got to try and build a team under the budget. That's how it works over here in Europe. As there's a swinging and a foul tip from Basabe into the catcher's mitt. That will end the inning via the strikeout. Basabe goes down swinging. We go to the top of the second. It is 1-0 Giants. That is courtesy of a Bryce Eldridge RBI single. There we go. And Scott, I see it's not a draft format over there. Got it, yeah. Because thing is, Scott, no, Europeans don't do a draft. Drafting's only American thing. Whether that's a fantasy draft or a real-life draft, we don't have the same system where out of college or out of high school, you draft these players, and if you finish last, then you get the first pick. Because, obviously, if you finish last over here, then you get relegated. You go down. So that's how that works. It's all about... it's crazy because it's all about, like, transfers as well. So you just pay money to get the best players, like free agency, but the money goes towards the team, not the player. It's so different. And insane, the draft is half of the fun. That sucks. Insane, I agree. Like draft day is like the most exciting day. So when we do a fantasy league and when I do a fantasy league with my friends and family. That's like the most fun day at all. And Insane, Brentford would be an even worse pick, Vancouver, so don't worry. Insane, the cheek of you to say that. The mighty Brentford, Insane. We just won 7-0. What are you talking about? And Scott, well, I read that one out. Spencer, they haven't won crap in years other than one trophy. And that was a Mickey Mouse trophy, Spencer. An absolute Mickey Mouse trophy. Playing Man United in the final when Man United were crap. And I believe the MLS needs relegation. Thing is, Vancouver, have you got enough teams where there's more than one league? So there's the MLS, then there's the MLS 2, where you've got the slightly worse teams, and then they can move up. Because it works both ways. If someone's going to move down and get relegated, you need someone to move up as well. And Spencer, true, who would pick Brentford? Oh my God. Spencer, any smart person, right? As Blade Tidwell is ready for the second inning here, he will fire a pitch just outside. And the count is 1-0, sorry. As live photo from the ballpark. Hey, it's a still image, so there you go. Live photo from Zim from the ballpark. As the 1-0 pitch there will be a swing and a miss on a sweeper down the middle. And the count is even at 1-1 to Willie Castro. Castro banned 262, a 330 on base, 420 slugging, 13 home runs, 50 RBIs. As the 1-1 pitch there is going to be a ground ball foul. And the count is 1-2. And Zim, I see what you mean. Devers' sprint speed. On this graphic Zim sent me, Devers' sprint speed there is actually quicker than the MLB average sprint speed. Kind of crazy. And Gravy, what's up, Gravy? How are you? There's a high fastball up and outside, and the count is even at 2-2. Do you think Haaland will be the first billion-dollar contract player? Gravy, there'll never be a billion-dollar contract. The most you make in a year, well, yeah, the money is just not the same. So I don't think there'll be a billion contracts. There's a pitch inside, and the count is 3-2. Gravy, you'll normally see most contracts are 4 or 5 years, whereas Patrick Mahomes got a 10-year contract. Some of these contracts are a lot longer, as there is a pitch outside, and that one will be a ball 4. So that'll be a lead-off walk for the Rockies here in the top of the second. Nobody out, 1 runner on. Rockies looking to bounce back after the Giants took the lead. And Vancouver, I don't want to pick a good team. Vancouver, I think Spurs will be better this season, though. I think top 8 you would probably see, which is really not that bad. And Scott, that's going to be an error, lol. I know, right, Scott? Devers running quicker than MLB average. Not with how much he eats, as there's a ball high, and the count is 0-1 to Johnson. Johnson banned 282, a 349 on base, 393 slugging, 3 home runs, 44 RBIs in 103 games this year. And Zim, when Devers sprints, he's actually fast, kinda. Well, yeah, he's not like Trey Turner or Jorge Mateo. There's a base hit to centre field. This one should put the runners at the corners as Gilbert will field it. The throw will go to second base. Runners at the corners. Nobody out here for the Rockies, who, you know what we always say, can the Giants get that shutdown inning after they score? Well, it's looking like a no here. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. And Insane, base hit, runners, yeah. And Spencer, first and third. Can't stand seeing him. Dilated. Buddy Kennedy, yeah, dilated. Buddy Kennedy's a joke. He's just a joke. As we get a timeout here early from Zach Veen. Zach Veen this year, he's batting 327, a 402 on base, 635 slugging, 24 home runs for the, that's in AAA, by the way, I should clarify. AAA stats as he fouls that one off, and the count is 0-1. I was about to say, they're good stats for the MLB. They're AAA stats. Vancouver, interesting baseball season this year. Definitely. For the Giants or for any team in general, as there's going to be a diving shot from Basabe, but he'll have no throw at first, and that will be a running score on the infield single from, well, I've already forgot, I didn't even see it was from Veen. So 1-1, we are tied. Runners at first and second, nobody out. Infield single. Basabe did well to stop the ball from getting to the outfield. That would put runners at first and third, or second and third, depending on how quick Veen got round first base. As it is, Rockies tied up. Runners at first and second, nobody out. Tidwell, you have got to battle through this one. Can't be giving up any more than 1 or 2 runs here. Do not want to give up a home run now. As that ball's in the dirt and the count is 1-0 to the number 7 hitter, Beck. Beck, the left fielder, he's around 200 this year. 243 on base, 340 slugging. 1 home run in 36 games on the season. Beck, quite speedy, as there's a line drive. That one's going to be dropped by Koss, and now the throw's going to go to second. They're going to get the out of second. They're going to go to third for the out. Buddy Kennedy is going to make the tag. It is a double play. Giants catch a break on the drop ball from Koss. Double play, bizarre double play, but we'll take it. Or we won't. 1 out. What's going on? It says 1 out. All right, I thought they got the out of second base, but did they not get the out of second base? Let me see here. They definitely got the runner out at third base. Koss, oh my God, that ball may have hit Christian Koss in the face. That line drive. They throw it to second to get the runner out at second. Yeah, double play, like I thought. So it is a double play. 2 out here, runner out first for the number 8 hitter, Sullivan. So Koss just got drilled in the face with the ball, knocked it down. His nose knocked it down, and it caused a double play. There we go. There's a runner on first, so let me change that. And Spencer, we must lead the league for the least amount of shutdown in it. Yeah, well, Spencer, the only thing I will say is that's a pitch low, and the count is 1-0 to Sullivan. We don't score in that many innings, Spencer, so that may be the reason we are not first, because there's not that many opportunities for a team to score after we've scored. But no, in terms of a percentage, you're definitely right. And Gravy, yeah, double play. I don't know if I read that one out. But that was funny, as there's a foul ball. The count will be 2-1. Scott, gonna have to wait for that highlight. How in the world did the runner get thrown out at third? Well, Scott, basically what happened, it was a line drive. Koss, the base runner, was going to think he was going to catch it, so he went back to second base. Otherwise, he would have doubled him off there. When Koss dropped it, that meant he had to go to third, but by the time he was going to third, the throw already came to second, and then they just applied the tag at the third base. And that is how there was a double play, as there was a ball, and the count is 3-1 here to Sullivan. The Giants will take all the luck they can get. And Anthony, what's up, Anthony? Painful double play for Koss. Well, you know what, Anthony? He put his body on the line. Or, don't be crap. Scott, he had to freeze. Scott, good point. As there's a foul ball, and the count will be full. Yes, Scott, that's a very good point. That's what you're taught on a line drive freeze. Don't know why he was trying to go to third base. Cost the team. And Dilated, what if Koss dropped it as an act? Dilated, there's no way he intentionally got hit in the face by accident, considering a missed double play opportunity previous play. Dilated, you know what? If he did, then he could get player of the year, but he definitely didn't. As there's a ball outside, and the count will be, well, that's a walk. So he runs at first and second here. Damn, come on, Blade. Not very sharp this inning. Even that double play was drilled hard. And Insane, no Dilated, he is just ass. I mean, yeah, you should be catching that ball. The Giants will take it, but you've got to be catching that ball. As Anthony, I jumped in late, but I'm here now. Hey, Anthony. You're all good. Hey, you jumped in at a quite funny time. As the 0-0 pitch there is a high fly ball to right field. That ball was crushed, and oh no, it is 4-1 Rockies. 3-run home run with 2 outs for Amador, and that could be game over. That could be game over already. 4-1 Rockies. Giants, you cannot lose this series, please. Huge hit there for the number 9 hitter, Amador. And the Giants, they've got some work to do early. As Insane, home run, LMAO. This team is so ass. Sam, what's up, Sam? I mean, you joined at the worst time. But how are you, Sam? Hopefully you've had a good weekend. The Giants suck. They are fucking rubbish. There's a ball on the inside. And it's a strike. And the count is 0-1. And Insane, they are lucky the score isn't bigger than it. I know, right? Because that double play was drilled really hard. And Spencer says, we are effing shites. Holy smokes, wow. Wilson, hey everybody, looks like I'm just in time to see the shit show. There's going to be a line drive caught by Koss to end the inning. My God, not good at all. We go to the bottom of the second. 4-1 Rockies, unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. Giants, they've got what to do. It's early. They can come back. The Rockies, it's not like they're the best team in the world. It's not like they've got the best pitchers in the world, but my God, not a good start. But Wilson, what's up? Hopefully you're having a good weekend. And another thing, I watched the White Sox pitcher take a line drive straight to the gut earlier. Then he grabbed it for a line out. What's going out? What's going on? Players getting hit in their body and then making a good play. Crazy. And Scott, those home runs with runners on is a killer. Pena gave up a... Scott, you could have just said the first part. You didn't have to include Painter, my favourite pitcher. You didn't have to say that. And Wilson, Scott, I was going to say sorry about Painter. We don't need to bring up Painter. I love Painter. And Rob, I'm not shocked. What's up, Rob? Hopefully you're having a good weekend. Hopefully you're having a good morning so far. Rob, I'm not shocked either, although Blade Tidwell's looked good. So I'm a little bit surprised he gave up a 3-run home run there. After they got the double play, I thought, all right, that should be the inning over. Just 1 run. But no, 3-run home run. Giants, they've got some work to do. Kavanagh, Hill, and Kennedy are due up in the inning. Rob, I will say it's likely. It's a possibility. I will say 97 will be my prediction from this moment in time. That's what I think. And Spencer, I didn't watch it, Wilson, but I saw Arsenal won the dinner plate 3-0. You know what, Spencer? I watched that full match, and you know what's crazy? I predicted Arsenal to win 5-0 before the game. I was joking about it, but it almost happened. Man City were rubbish. Arsenal dominated. Insane. Take care, insane. Shaka, as Juice would say. And Scott Wilson, they're fighting back down 1 runner with runners second and third, 1 out. All right, Scott. Let's hope the Phillies win. Who are they playing? I can never remember. And Spencer, you think 94-96? That could happen. And Wilson, no more Rodri. Yeah, Wilson, I saw that. Fabrizio Romano just tweeted, Rodri to Barcelona. Here we go, as he likes to say. Big loss. Not a good day for Man City. And Spencer, they were awful. Oh, yeah, Twins. Field of Dreams, of course. That is going to be an infield hit for Kavanagh. There you go. 1 pitch, an infield single to the third base side for Kavanagh. Hit that one, well, softly enough. And no throw from the third baseman, Willie Castro. The Giants then, with a base runner to begin the inning. Feels like they've got to score and start chipping away already. And Spencer, he was saying that about Barcola for 2 months now. Spencer, I'm sure that will happen. And Rob McCage has to be fired after the season. Yeah, I would agree. As the 0-0 pitch here to Drew Gilbert will be a called strike. Drew Gilbert. Turner Hill. And the count is 0-1. And Turner Hill, he made his MLB debut yesterday. No hits. That ended a 26-game hit streak. It all occurred in the minor leagues, but it still ended it. As the 0-1 pitch here to Turner Hill will be a dry foul. And the count will be 0-2 quickly. And Justin, game might be called soon. The Red Sox are losing 7-3 in Pittsburgh. Top 7, rain delay. Justin, you know what? At least it's not like a 4-3 game. 7-3, but they're losing. Justin, what's going on with the Red Sox right now? We'll see. Zay is a weak ground ball. This one could be a double play, but it was hit softly. As the throw to second is in time, there'll be no throw back to first. That will be a force out there. Hill will be the runner at first, so he's 0-1 today. But Justin, I feel like I've not seen much rain recently. I feel like it's been really hot on the East Coast, so that surprises me. Well, I'm assuming that's in Pittsburgh, like you said. And Scott Painter had no command the first inning, then settled down, almost hit Luke Keishel in the face, hit the bill of his fat helmet. Scott, what it seems like with Painter, the first inning's trouble for him. It really does, as there is a high pitch to Bloody Kennedy, and the count is 1-0, like we call him on here. And Scott, a lot of bone with a lucky blooper to tie it up at 5-5. Sounds like a good game. And Justin, well before we play the Giants, we got Arizona at Fenway starting tomorrow. Hey, Justin, good luck to your Red Sox. I mean, you guys need these wins, as there's a called strike at the knees, and the count is even at 1-1. And Wilson, no way they can him after 1 year, Bob. I think they'd never admit they effed it up that bad. As Bob says, do you think Tony Vitello, he means, gets fired? No, I think they'll just say injuries, team sucked, not his fault. As there is a line drive to left field, base hit for Buddy Kennedy. His second hit in a Giants uniform. He was batting 0.67, so we'll take it. A rare base hit. Maybe Crick was correct yesterday when he said that hit by pitch may be what gets his season started. 2 hits since then. And Scott, rainy day in Philly as well. Hey, there you go. It's raining on the East Coast. England, however, guys, has not seen any rain for about 3 months. Crazy. And Justin, hey, that'll be a good series against Arizona. Arizona are a good team. That should be a good series. And Anthony, no, I don't think Vitello will be fired as a practical matter. Who could the Giants even hire? That'd be worth a damn that would want the job. There's a swing and miss from Christian Koss, the number 9 hitter, and the count is 0-1. Koss band 195, a 4.59 OPS. I would say, Anthony, they could hire Alex Cora. Not sure Alex Cora would want to come here, though. That's why I say that. As dilated, Kennedy's stats on the Jumbotron is embarrassing. I know, right, dilated. There's a foul ball, and the count is 0-2. 2007 All-Star Game. Well, dilated. That's when it was at Oracle Park. Back at Oracle Park in 2027 as well. 20 years later. Sorry, 2028. 21 years later. Should be interesting. Home Run Derby should be interesting. Not predicting many home runs. In an Oracle Park Home Run Derby. You never know, though, if the wind blows out. And it will be during it'll be during the evening. It's the 0-2 pitch to Koss. It is a good sweeper outside. Good take. And the count is 1-2. And Spencer 5-5 Philly. In the Philly, yeah. Spencer. Good game going on. It feels Scott, what's going on with Philadelphia's pitching right now? Seems like they are giving a few more runs up than they would like to. As the 1-2 pitch to Koss is down and away. Another sweeper misses. And the count's even at 2-2. And Rob, Cora is likely going to manage the Mets whenever the next baseball season is. All right, Rob. I was thinking the Phillies, but I could see the Mets as well. If he would, I tell you what, going from Boston to New York would be that would be like a pressure situation, lateral move, really. Spencer Kennedy gets a hit in his next AB. He is on the interstate. Spencer, I never thought I'd see the day. In all honesty, I thought maybe he'd get cut before he got up to 100 with the Giants. As if you've not hit that like and subscribe button, please do. We always try and get 20 likes to begin the stream. So, hey, if you like what you see, please do hit that like button. As the 2-2 pitch here to Christian Koss is going to be a swing and miss on a fast one on the outside corner. Koss goes down, swinging for out number 2. The second strikeout for Hughes. And Rob, Donnie likely gets the interim tag removed. Do you think, Rob? That wouldn't surprise me. I mean, the dude, since they started 9-19, he's done good. I do think in baseball, the manager's a little bit overblown. I don't think it's as important as other sports, but we'll see what they do. I'm sure they would like Alex Cora, but if they can't get him, maybe they do stick. You're right, they do stick with Don Mattingly. As there is a called strike on the outside corner to Drew Gilbert, and the count is 0-1. Anthony, they fire Vitello, then they need to hire an experienced manager with previous experience. Otherwise, why bother, sorry. As the 0-1 pitch here to Gilbert. Hughes in the one at P5 Z pitch. It is a called strike down the middle. And the count is 0-2 on that. Change up. Devers is on deck. Anthony, I would say not as old as Bob Melvin. Kind of in between. Like, Stephen Vogt would be the perfect guy, but why is he going to leave Cleveland? He would be the perfect guy. And Rob, I think Kotsay and Wilson get fired. I definitely think Kotsay with the A's is definitely going to get fired. I think the A's been disappointing. I know they have no pitching, but that lineup, that ballpark, I thought they were going to do a little bit better than that. As Gilbert will foul that one off, and the count will remain 0-2. And since that, I think they probably do stay with Donnie Baseball. Hey, let's see. As they're showing yesterday versus the Rockies, Drew Gilbert, his solo home run, his 6th of the year. That one helped the Giants win 7-1. And Scott 7-5 fields Dela Cruz with an inside-out swing for a single down the first baseline. You know what's crazy? Whenever you say the name Dela Cruz, as Gilbert's going to have a line drive up the middle for a base hit, as the throw is going to go to second base. Well, it's going to go over the second baseman's head. The run's going to score. Hill comes around. 4-2 Rockies, sorry. Hey, Gilbert then with an RBI single. Keep clawing back. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. Keep the 2 out hits coming. Gilbert, he got that one off the end of the bat. Muscled that one into centre field. And a base hit for the red-hot Drew Gilbert, who went 3 for 4 yesterday. He's 1 for 2 today. 3 RBIs, 1 RBI today. 3 RBIs yesterday, 1 RBI today. As Hill got a good wave sign there from Gary Pettis. No difficulty waving him home. Let's see if Devers can try and drive in another run and get us back on level terms. As Devers will take a pitch inside for a ball. And the count is 1-0. But no, Scott, I always think Eddie De La Cruz. But I know you mean Brian De La Cruz, I think. And Rob, we'll see about Wilson. And Suzuki is 1 and done. You're going to think Albert Pujols. Interesting, Rob. So you want to pitch to Devers is low, and the count's 2-0. This is where you've got to be careful if you're the Rockies to Rafi Devers. He can do some serious damage. Eldridge is on deck. We'll see what Devers can do in this 2-0 count. And John Fisher's... I hate John Fisher. There's a called strike down the middle. A curveball at 80, and the count's 2-1. 2-0 curveball. Devers was never going to swing at that. And Anthony, the A's rebuild is total and absolute failure. And that starts with their inept ownership and front office. I agree, Anthony. They've got to get some pitching in that organization. Scott, I'm assuming it's a common Dominican last net yet. It must be Scott. That Della is like really common. I know the Giants have Dela Cruz in their minor league system as well. As Devers will take a cool strike on a fastball at the top of the zone, and the count is even at 2-2. And Wilson, they only signed him to a 1-year contract. Did they really? I mean, that is not showing much belief in Suzuki, is it? What? Let's sign you to a 1-year contract. Way to go. Much belief there. And Spencer, he got the Triple A's because he went to college with Seelig at Wisconsin-Madison. As Devers then, he is going to foul that one off, and the count will remain 2-2. Giants, they are looking to score some more runs after giving up 4 runs in the top of the inning. That came on a 3-run home run by Amador. As Devers just got a piece of that ball. As that one actually came back off the catcher's helmet over the head. As Smartio, let's go Adele. Hey, tell you what, Amador, sorry, as there is a high fly ball to right field. That ball was crushed. It's going to end up in the cove, but foul, and the count will remain 2-2. How are you, Smartio? Going better than yesterday for your Rockies. And buffering for me. Spencer, extreme buffering for you. I apologize, Spencer. I don't know why it's buffering. Hopefully it's not buffering too much. And Anthony, Kurt Suzuki is an ass as a manager, and he wasn't even good as a player. Oh, Anthony's coming with the shots. As the 2-2 pitch to Rafi Devers will be just high, and the count will be 3-2 and full, and the runners will be on the move. And Sparcio, close one there. It was close. And Wilson, I didn't realize that, Spencer. Fisher sucks. He ruined that franchise. Dilated, we needed that fair. Hey, you know what we need right now? We need a home run right now from Devers. Spencer, he was mediocre at best as a player. As Devers will hit a high fly ball to right field. That ball is going to be in the cove. Splash hit for Rafi Devers. The Giants take a 5-4 lead. Devers 25th on the year. And you know what? Hey, we called it. We actually called it. 5-4 Giants. We have got an offensive explosion to begin this game. And that's home run number 1 today. Splashdown, says Rob. Boom, boom, baseball. 102 on the counter, as Bob says. Play the song.
When Liam streams your game, it's boom, boom, baseball. High, deep, and never coming back.
And dilated, this game is not over. Well, I mean, it's not over for the Giants. Smartio, what's going on, Smartio? You give up. As there's a ground ball from Eldridge to the second baseman, Amador. He will fire it over to the first baseman for out number 3. The Giants, though, they go up. They score 4 runs of their own to respond to the 4 runs from the Rockies. In the top of the inning, Devers with a 3-run home run. Top of the 3rd we go. As Scott says, crazy start here at Oracle Park. Runs are coming easily. And that's what I said as well. You got to be careful to a guy like Rafi Devers. He is the one player in the Giants lineup right now that you say, if you got to pitch around him, you've got to pitch around him. So let me change the boom boom counter as well to 102 now on the season. And Vancouver, yes, a home run. If you bet the under, I apologize if anyone bet the under. And hey, Smartio, I feel like every time you comment, the Rockies give up runs. I apologize. And Dilated, that celebrating the foul ball probably couldn't get this one. You're right. That's it's kind of crazy. And this is one you'd rather get, right, Dilated? And Rob, warm day in San Francisco. Bulls are going to carry today. Yeah, Rob, ballpark plays way smaller in a day game compared to a night game. Absolutely. And Anthony, Kayaker almost died from that ball. Hey, I remember that one time when there was a dog in the kayak. That's when it gets scary. Like, oh my God, could you imagine the ball was going towards a dog? And Dilated, imagine Devers in the home run derby if he does that. Dilated, imagine Devers and Eldridge in the home run derby. Now we're talking. Imagine that would be pretty sick if you get two Giants like the Phillies did this year with Schwarber and Harper. Imagine the Giants got Eldridge and Devers. Now we're talking. I mean, I would love to see a Giant in the home run derby. Feels like, was Barry Bonds the last Giant in the home run derby? That's way too long. And Smartio, Gabriel Hughes needs to lock in. He's 0-4 and he's given up 3 homers now. 2 of them grand slams and now a 3-run homer. Hey, Smartio, 0-4. Our guys not going to win yet either. We'll see if either of these pitchers can get a win. As Wilson, 1-0 Milwaukee over LA. Let's see if Milwaukee win that one. And Dilated, okay, you hyping Eldridge up there, buddy. Dilated, I feel like Eldridge could be that guy, though. That's just my opinion, Dilated. I believe in him, as there's a ball, and the count is 1-0 to Carrick. Carrick walked his first time up, and Dilated, Eldridge is going to have to pop by 28. I think he will, Dilated. I think he will. I think he'll hit a few home runs. I think like maybe next year. Well, there probably won't be a full season. If there was, I would say you could see him get 30 to 40 home runs. But I don't think that'll be the case, because I think there'll only be 80 games next year, if we're lucky. As Smartio, Hunter Goodman got robbed. Yeah, no, I agree, Smartio. Sinbin, what's up, Sinbin? How are you, Sinbin? Good to see you. Hopefully, your Blue Jays, did they win against the Yankees today? I don't know. Hopefully they did. And Bob, the Dodgers have Scooble pitching, as there is a pitch low, and the count's even at 2-2. A bit of a crazy start to this game. 5-4 Giants. And Anthony, Eldridge in a couple of years, especially if he improves his back contact, will be an interesting derby candidate. I'm all for it. I want to get as many I just want someone to be, I want someone from San Francisco to be in the derby when it's in Oracle Park. There's a scramble to Eldridge. Eldridge will step on the first base bag for out number 1. Also, find it interesting, just a little observation here. Bryce Eldridge, he's getting the majority of the reps this week at first base. I like it. I like it. I don't know why they've decided to do it now, but I'm all for it now. Sinbin, I'm good. Jay's lost in extras. Sinbin, that's annoying. It must be like the Giants. I don't know how good the Jays are in extras, but the Giants, they're terrible. They always lose in extra innings. And Dilated, Devers in the dugout with Ramos or Arise. Hey, we'll see if they're on the NL. There's a strike in the count, 0-1. That one's fouled out of play. Count will go to 0-2. By the way, it is Hello Kitty giveaway at the ballpark today. I thought it'd be worth pointing that one out. And Vancouver or Chase, well, it's hot where I am. How hot? How hot, Vancouver? Right where I am right now is 85, which is slightly hotter than I would like, but I would never complain. And Anthony, I saw that at 83 years old, Tommy John did pass away. You love for the injury, Tommy John, to get passed away, as they're showing the Hello Kitty bobbleheads there. 1-2 count. Tidwell in the windup. He fires the pitch, and it is going to be a high fly ball down the right field line. That one will be foul, and the count will remain 1-2. Bob, who is pitching Tuesday? I saw a Carson. Well, Bob, you're normally right, but I can double check for you. Tuesday, it'll be Carson Wisenhunt up against Griffin for the Guardians. Be an interesting series. See Patrick Bailey, our old friend. That ball is outside, and the count will be even at 2-2. And Anthony, at least I know what he means. He gets it close enough. And Dilated, that would be a sad sight. As the 2-2 pitch there is a swing and a foul ball, and the count will remain 2-2 to Mickey Moniak. Moniak, he's 0-1. He lined into a double play in the first inning. Rockies, they've hit into a couple of double plays. As the 2-2 pitch there is a high fly ball to left field. This one down the third base line. It's going to be Hill to make the catch in foul territory. There we go. He makes catch foul territory for the second out. 2 down. And that will bring up... who will that bring up? Let me get that right. That will bring up for the Rockies, Mickey Moniak, who's 0 for 1 today. What is Patrick Bailey's batting average as a Guardian? Good question. Good question. Let me check here what it is as a Guardian. As there is a ground ball. This one to the second baseman, Basabe. Basabe will pick it up, fire it over to Eldridge for out number 3. So, shutdown inning. A rare shutdown inning in this game so far for Blade Tidwell. We go to the bottom of the third. It is 5-4 Giants. Due up will be Lee, Basabe, and Kavanagh on Hello Kitty giveaway day at the ballpark. But let me get that up. Who is... what's Patrick Bailey doing with the Guardians? With the Giants, he batted 140. With the Guardians, let's see, is dilated 186 in the month of August. So, not great. Trying to get his season stats here with the Guardians. It's Vancouver, 95. Vancouver, 95 is pretty hot. That's pretty... If you have no AC, it's really hot. As, Bailey is 1 for his last 19. Bang, 0.53 in his last 19 at-bats. Not great. With the Guardians, he is batting 208. If you like, if you think that's good enough, that's what he's doing. And Anthony, Bailey batting 186. We are missing his inept ass. And Anthony, I think Suzak is good enough. He's a good defender. I think he is a good bat as well. If he can stay healthy, I do think Suzak is good enough. It's dilated 192 in July. And Rob, how to get fans to attend a bad game? Hello Kitty junk. Right, Rob. I would never go to the game just for a Hello Kitty pop or Funko Pop. Even though I do actually collect Funko Pops. And insane. Damn, how did Devers hit that ball out? Impressive. That was in the dirt. Insane. I don't know if you remember last year, but against the Braves, there was a ball almost in the dirt. And he just one-handed... just scooped that one out to right field over there at Troyes Park in Atlanta. Kind of similar. And dilated 44 hits, 236 ABs. And Bailey's defense hasn't been the most stellar either, right? So, I don't know. And Insane, you do remember, yeah. That to me, that's when I was like, oh, okay. Devers' power is a little bit different than what we've seen from any Giants player the last few years. And Anthony, Rob, need a Dever plushie giveaway or some shit. Well, I tell you what, Anthony, if you got a Devers plushie, it'd be about this big. It'd be like width-wise, it'd be this tall, but this big. Zio pitch to Jung-Hoo Lee will be low, and the count is 1-0. Also, Anthony, it needs to be holding a burger with it as well. The only plushie I've got is the 1-0 pitch here to Jung-Hoo Lee will be high and outside, and the count is 2-0. Yeah, the only plushie I've got is this, and that's a bit creepy. So, 2-0 count here to Jung-Hoo Lee. Lee's 0 for 1 today. And dilated, I actually have a Bailey bubblehead. What the heck? You do? As there is a ball in the dirt, and the count is 2-1. And, no, don't show us the plushie. We'll see. I know you guys hate it. It's a 2-1 pitch to Jung-Hoo Lee will be high and outside, and the count is 3-1 now. Scott, he would be one hell of a pillow. You know what, Scott? It's a little... Well, I think you're talking about Devers. Although I find it a little bit weird if I put my head against Devers' body. As the 3-1 pitch to Lee is a called strike at the top of the zone. And the count is full at 3-2. But, no, Rob, I don't know about you, but a Hello Kitty, giveaway, certainly not going to make me attend the ballpark. Now, I would attend the ballpark anyway, if I wanted to go. As there's a foul ball, and the count will remain full at 3-2. And Rob, could you imagine a Pokemon night at Oracle? Rob, I don't know about you, but I'm a huge Pokemon fan. I've shown it before, but literally just on my desk here, I got a Pokemon card. Like, I'm massive into Pokemon. It's the 3-2 pitch from Lee is going to be fouled out again, and the count will remain full. And, Rob, that is something they would 100% do. That would actually make me attend as well. You know what? They need to sign a Japanese player, though, as well. And dilated, I have Pokemon FSA. Film sells to sell. Really? Really? And also dilated, on your comment there, I was thinking, As the 3-2 pitch to Lee will be a high fly ball. This one to right field. Going back is the right fielder Veen. He is going to leap. He is going to make the catch on the warning track. What a play from Veen to rob Jung-Hoo Lee of a hit. 1 out. Nice catch there. I thought that was going to get over his head. But Dilated, try and say sells to sell 5 times quickly. Can't do it. Sells to sell, sells to sell. Oh, actually, maybe I could. Sells to sell, sells to sell, sells to sell, sells. Yeah. Kind of funky, right? Anthony, this guy sucks. It's annoying. I thought that was going to get over his head. And Hughes is appreciative of it as well. As here is Basabe. Basabe, who struck out in the his first time up, will swing through that pitch. And the count is 0-1. The pizza has arrived. What's up, pizza? How's your weekend going? And Rob, hey. Rob, the Sharks are the most team I'm most excited to watch and stream. By far. As there's a check swing. That ball is going to be foul. And the count is 0-2. But, Rob, you got a celebrating jersey now. Rob, hey, fist bump to you. I got a celebrating jersey. Hey, that dude, best player in the NHL in 3 years. Or even 2 years. Or even as soon as next year. Celebrini is insane. And Wilson says, hey, Pete, a nice homer by Ben Rice. Wilson, Ben Rice just hit a home run. All right. I saw Ramos was batting third for the Yankees as well. Kind of crazy. And Dilated, that was a cute jump, lol. Unnecessary. Dilated. You know what? I agree. He could have just walked back a little bit further. And Pizza, I'm going to Baltimore for the Yankees. Hey, Pizza, that's pretty cool. Camden Yards, that's what we're talking about. I like Camden Yards, I've got to say. The 0-2 pitch to Basabe is down outside, and the count will be 1-2. Robert Rothberg, a giant hello. The giant offense is erupting. Robert, what's up? How are you? Hopefully you're having a good weekend. Hey, Robert, Devers, 2 hits, 2 for 2 with a 3-run home run. It certainly is. There's a high fly ball to left field. That ball is going to be a base hit. Fair. It's going to get to the netting. It's going to get in the corner. And that one will be a stand-up double for Basabe. His first hit of the game. Runner at second. 1 out here for the Giants. And Dilated, I finally feel my hangover going away. There you go, Dilated. Good, Dilated. I feel today and yesterday my jet lag's finally gone away. And Pizza, hey, Dilated. Yeah. No, but Robert, you're right. Basabe's continuing it there as Pizza with the orange and black. You know what, Pizza? I feel like I kind of want to do this as well. I don't know why, but I feel like every time you come in the chat, I almost want to just add a pizza remote and type it in the chat if I can find it. And there's a ball inside, and the count is 1-0 Drew Kavanagh. Kavanagh had an infield single his first time up. As, yeah, Pizza, every time you come in the chat, I kind of just want to put the pizza emoji in it. Be like your thing. Is Juice in the chat? I've not seen Juice in the chat. He said he was going to be back today, but I've not seen him. And says a foul tip into the catcher's mitt. And the count is even at 1-1. And Anthony Hughes is awful. No, yeah. Well, it's 0-4, right? So I expect him to be awful. As Robert Dilated, unfortunately, it's a little too late. These games are insignificant. As there's a weak ground ball. This one to the pitcher, who will fire it over to Johnson at first. The runner does get to third. It'll be runner at third. 2 outs here for the Giants. Looking to add on to this 1-run lead. 5-4 game at Oracle Park. We aren't even a third of the way through it yet. Bob, what time is the stream starting tomorrow? So, Bob, tomorrow we'll be live for the Cubs and the White Sox. That, I believe, is a 5:05 West Coast start time. Let me just double check. Yeah, 5:05 West Coast start time. So we'll be live 10 minutes before that first pitch. 4:55. There's a ball high to Turner Hill. And the count is 1-0. Turner Hill, he's still looking for his first hit in the big leagues. His family's still there as well. And Rob, pitcher I predict to be up in September, Will Bednar. Hey, Rob, maybe he'll be a future closer on this team. There's a called bull, but we are going to get a challenge. As Sullivan taps the helmet, we'll see if they are successful. And Pizza, my Yankees won big today. Vamos Yankees. Pizza, as that one was a strike, and the count will be even at 1-1. The Rockies keep their challenge. How did Elliot Ramos do, Pizza? I know Ramos has been getting a lot of stick and not been doing too good. How's he doing? And, yeah, Dilated, Rockies pitching is crap. We'll see if Turner Hill hits a home run. There's a pitch outside, and the count is 2-1. Yeah, I don't know, Rob, about Will Bednar. I assume he'll be more of a bullpen guy than a starter. He's not really a guy I've kept an eye on in the minor leagues. I know he's got a lot of talent. Obviously, his brother, David Bednar, is a nasty closer. As that pitch is outside, and the count is 3-1 here to Turner Hill. And Scott, game day doesn't have his pitcher yet. Oh, really, Scott? That's funny. I mean, I feel like we've got the technology nowadays to get a pitcher within his first game. There's a swing miss, and the count is full at 3-2. You know what's crazy to me? Like, I look at this, right? And Hughes isn't a great pitcher. But yet he's still blowing away a 92-mile-an-hour fastball against Turner Hill, who's just torn it up in AAA. That's the difference between the minor leagues and AAA. There is a line drive to right field. Well, there you go, base hit. That's going to score a run, an RBI single, and the first base hit in the career of Turner Hill. RBI single number 1, hit number 1, 6-4 Giants. They double the lead. His dad is pumped. Oh, yes. That's what we love to see. Turner Hill's dad is absolutely fired up. He's going, yes, yes, yes. So, base hit. It is going to be 6-4 Giants. Turner Hill, first career hit. And SATX, appreciate the live, but more view of the game and stats and less face on the screen would be awesome. SA, hey, you know what? There's a line drive caught from the shortstop Carrick, and that'll be out number 3. We go to the top of the 4th. It is 6-4 Giants. Hey, SATX, you know what? I'm always open to feedback, right? So if you think my face should be smaller and I should show more of the game, then absolutely, I can put more stats on the screen. Of course. Maybe I cut it in half and I put stats on the right. SATX, I'm always open to some tips. It's Dilated. Haha, I love the dad's energy. You know what, Dilated? I feel like if I would be the same. If my son got his first hit, I feel like, well, I'd either cry or I'd be that pumped up. And Bob, too bad it's not a home run by Turner Hill. The Cardinals guy hit 3 home runs his big league debut. Yeah, I mean, Bob, you know, we're never going to see that again. I would take this single. SATX, yes, sir. No, SATX, I don't take offense. I'm always open to change stuff. As I said, I didn't even come up with this boom boom counter. That was Pete's idea. So and Scott came up with the 3D game day. So I'm always open to ideas. And Robert, Liam, other than personal stats, how important are these games? Robert, they're like not important at all. They're just, you know what? In terms of the result, they're not important. But I find them important in terms of I like watching baseball. And Bob, too bad Turner Hill is not like the sorry, I read that one out. Dilated, man, I know, Liam. It's like seeing another version of you living a sports dream. Yeah, I'm sure you're like me. I would have loved to be in the MLB or any sport in that sense. And Wilson, feedback is always welcome. Yeah, exactly, Wilson. And you know what? Even if you're critical and you're negative, I'll take it with it. You know, sometimes when you say mean stuff, sometimes it's true. Sometimes it's not, and I ignore it. But sometimes it's just the truth, and I try and learn. So, SATX, I'll see what I can do for the next stream. What I can change up. I might make, well, I don't know. Maybe I'll get rid of the follow live and watch and all of that. And maybe get the lineups and move the boom boom counter. There's a ball up and in, up and outside, sorry. And the count is 1-0. I could put the boom boom counter, like, here to my face, right here above me, and then put the lineups and the stats to the right. There is a ball, and the count is 2-0. And Dilated, Bob, I saw that Byers guy go 0 for 2 today. Dilated, yeah. But he's never going to repeat that game probably ever. There's a pitch up and outside, and the count is 3-0. Dilated, I think the lineups with stats like the MLB app would be great. There we go. And Anthony, the wins now aren't important, but the guys called up producing is important still, especially for betting. Dilated, I agree. I'll see what I can do. I'll try and get it working as well on a different game after. And Robert, Liam, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you evaluate Devers? Robert, I would say like a 7 or an 8, but I would also say, just because I evaluate him as 7 or 8, I wouldn't want him on the team in a few years, is my personal opinion. There's a drive. That one's going to be caught by Koss, the shortstop in the outfield for out number 1. And Pizza, you can move the follow and watch above you and put these stats above the boom boom counter. Pizza, I feel like Pizza, what I would do is put the boom boom counter like here, and then just get rid of the follow and watch live, because I don't need that, and then put the lineups there. But hey, whatever I think works, right? And dilated, but this is just like any other play-by-play stream. You can't see the game, but the streamer's face, so what's the problem? As there is a high pop-up, this one to centre field. Going to be a tough play for Gilbert, who is going to run in and make the catch. Route number 2. 2 down. And Spencer, no, Spencer, you can't start walking people. Don't walk people with this sort of lead, Spencer. So 2 down for the Rockies in the inning. I'll see if I can fit a way to get the stats on it. I'll see. To me, I'm quite like I think I kind of like it looking good. I don't know. Maybe that's because I'm just a bit weird. But dilated a lot of time on that. Yeah. And Oracle Park pop-ups are never easy. Whether it gets lost in the sun or whether the wind blows it. Not as tough as Candlestick, though. As there's a foul ball, and the count will be 0-2. The batter here is Beck. Beck is over 2 today. But, hey, or SATX, sorry. If you're still in here, let us know who you support and where you're from. I'd love to know. As there is a ball, and the count is 1-2. 51 pitch count in the 4th inning. Dilated. And, SATX is in here. Or even take off the screen of the game and put the stats instead and leave everything else the same. As there is going to be a swing and a miss for out number 3 via the strikeouts. So we go to the bottom of the 5th. It is 5-4 Giants in what is an entertaining game here between two teams that are battling it out to not finish last in the National League. And SATX San Antonio, Texas. Hey, I would guess you're maybe a Rangers fan, but I could be wrong. Rangers or Astros. I don't know. But Spurs, hey, Spurs, SATX. I don't know if you like basketball. I say you probably do. They're going to win the NBA championship in only a matter of time, right? Dilated, nice inning, Tidwell. Those walks is what burned him. Yeah, I agree, Dilated. Bob, the Giants already have 8 hits. Bob, yeah, I mean, Giants offense doing good. Back-to-back games. 6 runs, 8 hits. Rockies, 4 runs, 3 hits. And Dilated, Tidwell's been good this season, though. And SATX, definitely really, not really into baseball, just prize picks, definitely a Spurs fan. SA, who have you got, well, actually, now your name makes sense, right? SATX, San Antonio, Texas. I get it now. Who have you got in this game? Let me know. Or have you got a prop? What prop have you got? And Robert, Liam, is it possible to buy a World Series by signing all the top free agents? Well, Robert, it is. Look at the Dodgers. They're doing it. Although you need a good farm system as well. And your owners, Robert, have got to be willing to spend the money. And Anthony, that home run Tidwell gave up is what hurts, but it happened. Exactly. And you know what? To me, if you gave up loads of runs in 1 inning, he's pitched really good apart from that 1 inning. And Scott, you don't want the screen to be too busy. I would drop the 3D game day and sub the lineup and stats if you really want it. Really. So, Scott, you agree with SA on that one? You get rid of the 3D game day. All right, and Dilated, Anthony, that home run wouldn't matter without the walks given up. I know, Dilated, I agree. It's the it's the 3-run home run being bad. If it's a solo home run, I can live with it. It's the other base runners you allowed, and then the home run. That's what kills you. But I say no. Hey, good luck to your Spurs. They're certainly a lot better than the Warriors. There's a foul ball from Koss. The count is 0-1. I mean, they should have been better, though. And I say Christian Koss, 2 total bases or more. What you think? I say, I mean, Koss isn't great. unless he runs into a double, I think your best chance of that is a double. As the 0-1 pitch to Cost there is outside, and the count is even at 1-1. Tribe, what's up, Tribe? How are you? About time Ruffy hit a meaningful home run in a high leverage spot. I know, right, Tribe? And hey, I believe now that puts him past Ohtani for the most go-ahead RBIs, which is crazy to me. And Darlit should be 6. Yeah, Darlit said, I agree. Robert, Liam, from the time you followed baseball, who's the best player you ever witnessed? Well, Robert, in general, is Shohei Ohtani would be the best player I've ever witnessed. On the Giants, there's a gramble, bent attempt from Koss. Koss going to get thrown out for out number 1. By the way, if you've not hit that like and subscribe button, please do. It feels like we keep getting to 330, and then it keeps going down. But it's growing up. It's going up still slowly. So if you've not hit that like button, please do. As actually we've hit 330 now. So shout out to you guys. And Scott, I question the value the 3D game day is bringing. It'd be one thing if it was timely, but always seems super delayed. All right, Scott, maybe I'll change that. Devers could easily play discouraged baseball with the trades of Ramos to Rise, but he cares. And there's a strike on the inside corner to Drew Gilbert, and the count is 0-1. But on the Giants, Robert, I mean, Buster Posey, I would say. Buster Posey. 0-1 pitch there is fouled out of play. And the count will be 0-2 to Gilbert. Gilbert had an RBI single his last time up. That was a big hit before the Devers 3-run home run. And dilated, he's well paid, doesn't need to play hard. But he doesn't run the bases hard normally. But you know what? I like the way he's playing since May. And Wilson, I was watching MLB Network yesterday and said Christian Koss, Giants top 10 prospect. Wilson, no freaking way did it say that. No freaking way, Wilson. As Pizza, Liam, Leah, I'm not saying congrats. I know, right, Pizza. It says a foul ball. The count will remain 3-2. And Isabeth, what's up? How you doing? Hopefully you're having a good Sunday and a good weekend so far. Good to see you, Isabeth. Hope all is well. You know what, Isabeth? It's been a brilliant game so far. Sadly, the one game you bet on was a bit of a shit show from the Giants. There's a weak ground ball to the first baseman, Johnson. And Johnson can't throw it over. That one, probably an error. Gilbert reaches safely. And that'll be a runner at first. 1 out. We'll see what they rule it. But Johnson, he picked it up cleanly, but he couldn't make the throw. And how would I grade Logan Webb? I'd actually grade Logan Webb like a 4 out of 10. Even though he's had a good year. But he's had, like, an elite month, and then this month's been good so far. But apart from that, not good. Robert, I don't know about you, but I would rather have, like, you know, as they rule it an error, by the way, an E3. I would rather have, you know, 4 or 5 months of good to great, but not elite pitching than, hey, 2 months, or for a month and a half, I'm the best pitcher in baseball. But for all the other months, I'm a 5 ERA guy. That's my opinion on Logan Webb this season. I'd rather the consistency than the straight up, you know, I'm elite this month, but the rest of the time I'm crap. And Robert, Isbet, I didn't bet on either team today. Isbet, it's annoying, right? If you bet the over, you're definitely going to win. And Scott, 7-5 Phillies is final. There we go. Phillies win. The Phillies win. The Phillies win. As in the bullpen is Nick Frasso for the Rockies. Devers then, he's up now. He hit a 3-run home run last time up to give the Giants the lead. There is a pitcher step off. The first step off you are allowed. And the count is still 0-0. Hey, we are 2 likes away from 20 as well. So if you could hit that like button and get us there, that would be amazing. And Justin, speaking of Webb, is there an update on him? He's scheduled so far to pitch against Boston on Friday. As that is a ball and it's 1-0. Justin, I'll give you, I'll tell you this right now. I'm not as good at Giant Sports Talk Live as keeping up to date with the injuries. The roster moves, I try and get all that done. I haven't seen enough update, Justin. Maybe later they'll say something. There's a called strike on the outside corner, and the count is 1-1. But I haven't seen an update. Obviously, he got drilled on the shoulder. Came out the game slightly early. Scheduled to go on Friday, like Justin said. So I think he should be fine. Scott, big comeback win, down 5-0. These games in the season, they're giving up on. Yeah, Scott, that's a huge win. If they've got Gilbert caught in a run down here, Gilbert, he will be tagged by the first baseman Johnson, and that'll be out number 2. So Gilbert caught in a rundown. Annoying. You know what? That's the second rundown the Giants have been caught in the last couple of days. And you know what was crazy? The Giants went on a super long streak of not getting thrown out. But hey, they are now. It's Pizza. You did amazing on Giant Sports Talk Live. Pizza, thank you. I was a bit worried because the internet connection was really, really bad. So it kept freezing for me. So I thought, oh no, I can't hear what they're saying. This could be kind of awkward. But you know what? In the end, it worked fine, and it was good to catch up with those guys, as there is a swing and a miss, and the counts 1 and 2. And Bob, I heard Webb will be okay. He said that I'm posting or pitching. As the pitch there to Devers is a drive to right field. That one will be a ground ball, fielded by the second baseman Amador. He will fire it over to Johnson for out number 3 to end the inning. The Giants do not score. We go to the top of the 5th. It is 6-4 Giants. Tidwell will come back out to pitch the 5th inning. And Scott, were you on last night? Scott, I was. Just briefly. I was only on for a brief matter of time, but no, I was on. And Scott, I would say it was kind of embarrassing because, yeah, I kept freezing. And also, for some reason, my headphones must be screwed over or something, because it's really weird. I don't know how to explain. Well, I'll explain it like this. Whenever I go on that show, for some reason, every time someone enters the room, Justin, I don't think you have this issue, but I've been having this issue. Every time I enter the room, and then like Glenn or Lou or Eric leaves the room, then for some reason my volume, I lose the volume and I can't hear anyone speak. So I have to re-log back in. It's kind of weird. And Isabel, who's your top 3 players in San Francisco, Liam? Right, well, Logan Webb, Devers, and Eldridge will be my top 3. If anyone disagrees, let me know your top 3. They will be my top 3. And Justin, I'll be on Giant Sports Talk Live to preview your Giants versus my Red Sox this week. But yeah, Liam, I hope you have a great and safe trip. I appreciate that, Justin. Should be a ton of fun. I'm going to try and vlog as much as I can when I'm there. And Isabel, the 49ers. Well, I would have right now, because Trent Williams would be the best, but right now I wouldn't have him in the top 3. So right now, and Pizza, I definitely did not forget Bader. Right now, I would say Fred Warner. Fred Warner. I think no one else on defense. I'd say McCaffrey and then Purdy. They'd be my top 3 probably. Kind of hard. Maybe you want Mike Evans thrown in there. That'd be my top 3. But good luck, Justin. I always like when you go on Giant Sports Talk Live as well. There is a ground ball. That one's going to be to the first baseman, Eldridge. Eldridge will flip it to the pitcher, Tidwell, for out number 1. And dilated, Eldridge, Jung Lee, Devers. There you go. So I got Logan Webb. You got Jung Lee. Fair enough. Dilated. And Schmidt was climbing, but we got to see. Yeah, I agree. And favorite Jets, Pizza. Garrett Wilson, and that's about it. I do like the linebacker. Is it Sherwood? I believe. I like Sherwood as well. There's a ball, and the count is 1-0 to Adele Amador. Amador hit a 3-run home run in the second inning to give the Rockies a 4-1 lead, as that pitch is low, and the count is 2-0 here. And Bob, yep, I will be. Bob, that is correct. And Robert, Liam, do you think Webb should only pitch 5 innings? The rest, no, Robert, no. If you're going to do that, you might as well shut him down. No, I'd say just 85 to 90 pitches I'd let Webb go every game. There's a ball outside and the count's 3-0. And GW, yep, Garrett Wilson. Perfect game alert, Bob. Certainly not for the Giants. Where, Bob? Let us know where you're seeing a perfect game alert. And say we hit 20 likes. Shout out to you guys. Oh, there's a ball, and that'll be a walk for the Rockies. Tidwell, his command's not been as sharp today as it was in his last start. Oh yeah, Bruce. How could I forget about Bruce Hull from Iowa State as well? I do like Bruce Hull, although I would say Pizza, he let me down in fantasy the other year when I drafted him instead of Saquon Barkley. Let me down. And Robert, Liam, will the Giants ever get an elite closer in the future? Robert, I'd never say never, but I don't see one anytime soon. There's a ball in the dirt, and the count is 1-0. 5 straight balls from Tidwell. How about we get a mound visit and you go up and speak? Ziza, you need to vlog your whole trip and upload it on YouTube. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'll be doing the plane journey. Well, I'm going to start off when I'm in the airport, and then I'll be doing the plane journey when I arrive, hotel tour. Whenever I go out to eat, I'll film it for a little bit. If I go to the Golden Gate Bridge or, any of the piers, I'll film that as well. And then when I'm at the ballpark, I'll film that as well. That's kind of the plan, as there's a ball outside and it's 2-0. Is anybody going to go up to Blade Tidwell and say, hey, you've thrown 6 straight balls. Maybe you need a little bit of a mound visit. 7 straight balls. What are we doing? This is like dumb baseball. Why are we not alert? Why are we not awake? Why is no one going to speak to him? 3-0 to McCarthy. Shardol. What's up, Shardol? How are you, Shardol? Good to see you. There is a called strike, and the count is 3-1. That was a ball as well. I feel like Munoz from Seattle will be a future Giant. Really dilated. But I wouldn't call him an elite lockdown closer as much. I would say very good. I wouldn't say elite. And Scott, this dude seems tired. Scott, but why is someone going out to check on him on the mound? I don't get it. And shout out, he should be called Shitty Tidwell. Shout out, but Blade Tidwell's not been terrible this year. How long is the flight? 11 to 12 hours, I bet. Ball 4 outside, another walk. But Sam Henches was warming up in the Giants bullpen, by the way. And yet we are getting a pitching change here. My God. My God. I'm sorry, it's too late. It's too late. Why was there no mound visit as well? It's so annoying. So annoying. And Scott, well, let's see. Are they taking Blade Tidwell out of the game? Yes, they are. Just a long speech from Tony Vitello. Runners at first and second, 1 out. He is done. Spencer can't win the game. I think it's stupid. Despite getting 6, I think it's stupid. Yeah. Yeah. He's not in line for the win or the loss. So it's going to be another blank win or loss column for Blade Tidwell going into his next start. Still no win for him this season. And Isaac, you need to visit San Francisco Red Light District. Isaac, I don't even know that district. Let me write that one down. Red Light District. As Vancouver says, crazy. Shout out, the specials at my work, grilled chicken loaded nachos or grilled chicken loaded fries. I would go with the nachos, shout out, but let me know what you'd go for. And pizza, the great thing is it's right in front of us. Really, pizza. Red Light District. Right, let me write that down. Garlic fry, hey. You know what, I actually had tried the garlic fries before. I'm not the biggest fan of garlic fries. I prefer, well, my favorite fries are sweet potato fries, but, look, they're nice, but I thought, not like my all-time favorite. Bob, the perfect game is the Angels game. Bob, who's on the mound for the Angels? Let me check. That's interesting, Bob. Let me see. On the mound for the Angels. Perfect game alert. Let's see here. Oh, it is perfect game. Only through 5 innings, though, Bob. So not that far in. It is for the Royals, and the pitcher is Cameron. Noah Cameron is perfect game alert. We'll see what he does. And Spencer, you're talking about Broadway, I am assuming. Red Light District. That is where all the nudie bars are. Really. Definitely won't be vlogging those, that's for sure. And, yeah, Anthony, no decision for Tidwell. Shout out, you go for the fries. I go for the nachos. I'm a nachos person. Tell you what, too many walks for the Giants. The Rockies only have 3 hits, but they got 4 runs. Another home run here, and they'd have 7 runs on 4 hits. Ridiculous. As Sam mentions, he's 1-4 with a 2.57 ERA. Let's see what the lefty for the Giants can do. Up against Lofton. As that is going to be a pitch in the dirt, and the count is 1-0. So against Carrick, my bad. I'm on the Royals game there. Silly Liam. It's, JG, what's up, JG? It's good to be here after a Phillies heart attack win. Yeah, JG, 7-5. Good win for the Phillies. They came back from down 5-0, Scott was saying. It says a foul ball, and the count is 1-1. Carrick, he's over 1 with a walk. And Pizza Liam, Zim's at the gap. Pizza, Zim is at the game. He is live at Oracle Park for Hello Kitty Day. But JG, let's try and make it the double. Phillies, Giants win as the 1-1 pitch here to Carrick from Sam Henches will be a ground ball. This is going to get past the third baseman, Buddy Kennedy. It's going to be a fair ball down the line. This is going to score 1 run. They're going to hold the runner at third. It'll be runners at second and third. 5-6 game. Double, RBI double from Carrick. Tidwell will get credited with that earned run. And, hey, the Rockies, they're looking to tie this one up and or take the lead. Scott, yes, Bob, Noah Cameron has perfect game through 5. Wake me up if it's still intact. That's how I feel, Scott. My God. Come on, Giants bullpen. Don't do this already. And Isabel, lol, you got to visit Liam. Good huzz. There are a lot of options. My God. My God, Isabel. My God. There is a foul ball, and the count is 0-1 to the left-handed hitter, Mickey Moniak. Moniak's 0-2 today. You know what? You know what's interesting? When was the last time the Giants had a good switch hitter? I was just thinking, because Carrick is a switch hitter. When was the last time the Giants had a good switch hitter? There's a swing and a miss on the outside corner, and the count is 0-2 to Mickey Moniak. Moniak, he's 0-2 this count. It's 0-2 today as well. As gotta not give up the lead here. It's the 0-2 pitch. It's going to be a high fly ball. This one to centre field. Gilbert going back just for the warning track. He will make the catch. His throw, he's going to go over to third base. The runner's going to attack. He's going to get there. The runner from third tags to home. He's going to score. We are tied at 6. You know what? If you like high scoring close games, you're getting a high scoring close game here. 6-6. Runner at third. 2 outs. Tell you what, I mean, you know what? I won't complain. I mean, I'm annoyed, but I won't complain. At least it's better than nothing. And Scott 6. I know, Scott, it's annoying as shit. And that's what walks do to you. 3 base runners, that's what they do. And Isaac, hopefully they win today. They need it. There's a swing and a miss from Willie Castro. And the count is 0-1. And the bat, yeah, I know, right, Pizza? That's why it's a close game, though, because they're both shit. And Vancouver, come on, Giants. I pick you guys to win. Let's see. Henches should just hit a batter at this point. I know, Rob. I know. 5 walks already. As there's a swing and a miss again. And the count is 0-2. Yeah, so it's a 5 walks already. It's ridiculous. It's D-Rich. Giants killing me right now, man. D-Rich. Hey, you know what? I'm going to do a little bit of pun. Are you gambling on the game? Because if you are, I'm guessing you bet the Giants to win. And they ain't making you rich right now. Ziza, I have St. Louis today. Well, Isaac, that's almost free money, right? They were winning 9-2 against the Cubs last time I checked. That 0-2 pitch is outside, and the count is 1-2, a fastball at 97 miles an hour. And D-Rich as well, while you're in here, let us know where you're listening from as well. So 1-2 count here, 6-6 game between the Rockies and Giants. There's a ground ball foul, and the count will remain 1-2 as the Giants ball dude there will slowly jog like an old man. He does as he gets that ball. And in Vancouver sports, you a Jays fan. Pizza, I feel like he's a Blue Jays and a Dodgers fan, kind of a mix of the two. But no, they're on pace to have 10 walks. I mean, come on. You're never going to win, even against the Rockies with 10 walks, as there's a ball low, and the count is even at 2-2. Listen from Arizona, but I'm a Cards fan, born and raised in St. Louis. Hey, D-Rich. That's, hey, the Cardinals. What did you make of Joshua Byers' day yesterday? I'm sure you saw that. As the 2-2 pitch is high and outside, and the count is full. But, hey, it also seems like, D-Rich, like Arizona is one of those places where a lot of people move to. For an Englishman, that's way too hot. But I'll tell you what. And JG, it's getting bad. JG, I mean, this season for the Giants is already very bad. There's a cool strike 3 right down the middle on the 3-2 pitch to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 5th. But the Rockies, they scored 2 to tie it. Bottom of the 5th we go. And Vancouver, you're just a Blue Jays fan. Well, hey. Okay. Vancouver, put it this way. If the Blue Jays missed the playoffs, who would you cheer on? And sorry that my Yankees beat your own extras. And D-Rich, we are happy to have him, and it's extremely hot. I sweat every time I go outside. But a good place to live for sure. Yeah, what's the temperature there like right now? Like 105? I know Vancouver said 95, but then to me 95 is hot, but I guarantee Arizona like 105. It's crazy. Scott, Arizona and Florida are nice retirement areas. Scott, I've never been to Arizona. I've been to Florida. I like Florida a lot, and I see exactly what you mean when you say retirement. I've got you. As I would say, the Cubs, really interesting, Vancouver. That's interesting. But at least we're not trailing. Yeah, Bob. Oh yeah, Bob. We'll take the small wins, Bob. I like it. I like the thinking. As if you are new, if you've not hit that like and subscribe button, please do. We are on the road to 350 subs. We are 20 away, and no, any baseball fans are welcome. We do Giants games, but on the off days like tomorrow, we will be doing non-Giants games. It's 102 on a cloudy day for us today, about 108 in Phoenix. Yeah, crazy, D-Rich. Now, luckily you have aircon, because where I am, it got to 100 degrees last week. No aircon. I mean, when I say I'm sweating, you're better off sleeping outside than you are inside. It actually gets colder outside than it does in the house. Because over here, all the houses, they basically trap the heat in. My God, I mean, I got this big mama fan next to me just to keep me cool. It's Joji, Buns versus Buns. Yeah, but Joji, I'm all for a tight game. I don't mind close games. And Wilson is 99 at my house. Wilson, in Tucson, right? And Bob, yeah, Bob, well, not definitely, most likely, as Jung-Hoo Lee is going to lead off the inning. And, JG, the Giants, yes, they did, JG. The Giants did win 7-1. But, D-Rich, as that pitch is outside to Eldridge, and the count is 1-0. Over in Giants land, a lot of the talk has been about the farm system. Hey, the Giants, Baseball America said, number 4 farm system. Everyone's really excited as that pitch is low, and the count is 2-0. Baseball America, they ranked the Cardinals number 2. So the Cardinals got to be just as excited, if not more. You've already got a guy like JJ Weatherholt, Mason Wynn as well. As the 2-0 pitch to Eldridge is in the dirt, and the count is 3-0 here. Let's see if Eldridge can get on base to lead off the inning. He's 1 for 2 today with an RBI single. And he's facing Hughes, who's at 79 pitches. Hughes not very good. As the 3-0 pitch here is going to be a ground ball foul. Swinging 3-0 is Eldridge. And the count will be 3-1. And Scott, so it's a Tucson is how it's pronounced. Long O. Oh, Tucson. All right, I got you. Spencer. I can never pronounce it. I think we've had this discussion before. I always get it wrong. And yes, very dry heat. Stay safe, everyone. Yeah, I don't know how you do it, D. Don't know how you do it. There's a high pitch for ball number 4. And Eldridge will get a lead-off walk here. Giants, can they bounce back from the rough top of the first inning? And Scott loves Spencer. He always screws up the Tucson pronunciation. I think it's funny. Even there, Scott, when I was reading that one out, I went to say Tucson again. I always do. Tucson. I can't do it. My pronunciation of words is embarrassing. As Isabel, yeah, 98 right now in Fontana, California. You no aircon. Yeah, Isabel, that's terrible. I don't know how you do it. As Wilson says, I got it. Although Wilson, I can make no promises. And Sam, while I come back and it's tied, Sam, it's been a crazy game, back and forth game. We're getting a pitching change, by the way, for the Rockies. Scott, I think when it's 100 degrees 3 straight months, you get used to it. Good point, good point. How cold does it get in Arizona during the winter? I have no idea how cold it gets in the winter during Arizona. It feels like, to me, it should get pretty cold, but I don't know. Sorry, not too cold, but I don't know. And Spencer, no-hitter in Anaheim game. Spencer, it was a perfect game, so now it's still a no-hitter. All right, thank you for that. Sam, no. The Rockies, they scored 2 in the top of the inning. The Giants, they are looking to score here and regain the lead. As Ethan, the bird has arrived. What's up, Ethan? How are you? Hey, Cardinals, they're doing a good job today. Isbet's happy about it as well. And Spencer, 70s, I think, is about normal. And Ethan, we got another Cardinals fan in the chat as well. D. Rich is the Cardinals fan. And 70s, I think, is perfect. Yeah, I agree, Spencer. 72 is probably the perfect temperature for me. And so, yeah, I'll say it again. We are in a pitching change here between the Giants and the Rockies. And Joshua Baez, oh my God. Ethan, crazy. We're never going to see that ever again. 3 home runs in your first 3 at-bats, getting called up to the bigs. Never. That's ridiculous. Just ridiculous. It's Vancouver, no 80s is normal. Well, in the UK, 80s is not normal. 72. San Francisco, 70, 65, 72 is about normal. You know what? I like 80 sometimes. I do like 80. As there is going to be a cool strike to Jung-Hoo Lee. The new pitcher is going to be Nick Frasso. Frasso, he's 0-1 with a 9 ERA in 3 games this season. D-Rich, it's kind of cold, 30s, 40s at night, but nothing compared to St. Louis. The day I decided to move from St. Louis, it was minus 7 degrees in 2019. And when I got to Arizona, everyone was looking at me crazy. I bet. And it's 0-1. Sorry, and there's a ball and it's 1-1. That's, I mean, 30s to 40s is not cold at all, really. I mean, it's kind of, but 30s, 40s is just jumper weather. It's not like big baggy coat and snow. As there's a pitch outside, and the count is 2-1, which is like why America's crazy to me. Because you go a little bit north and a little bit more west, and you go to Colorado, or a little bit more north and east. You go to Colorado, and that gets snow all the time. It's crazy. And JG, do I have a second favourite team? Interesting, JG. It says they pitch high and outside, and the count is 3-1. JG, if I have a second favourite team, sometimes it changes. Like, a few years ago, I always watched the Orioles. This year, I'd say the Brewers are my second favourite team. But I don't watch them religiously. As the 3-1 pitch is a cool strike to Jung-Hoo Lee, and the count is full at 3-2. And Wilson, it will get below freezing in the winter at night, usually 50s and 60s. Yeah, below freezing at night. And Andrew, hope the Giants win. I hope everyone is having enjoying their weekend. Hey, Andrew, I reciprocate that one back to you as well. Hopefully you're having a great weekend. As there's a pop-up by Jung-Hoo Lee to left field. That ball is going to be caught by the left fielder there for out number 1. So 1 out. And Scott Braves. No. Scott, definitely not the Braves. I would say the Brewers, or try to think if there's another team I seriously consider liking. Bob, who's pitching for the Rockies? Oh, yeah, Bob, sorry. It is Frasso, Bob, pitching for the Rockies. 9-2 Cards. I know, Ethan. And Cubs is Vancouver's. Yeah, I go with the Brewers, but I'm not got a big second team. My AL team would be the A's. I like the A's. My AL team would be the A's. There's a pickup attempt. Eldridge is back safely. Frasso has 6 pitches so far. The new batter is Basabe for the Giants. Basabe, he's 1 for 2 today. As the 0 pitch to him will be a swing and a miss, and the count is 0-1. I'll tell you what, Johnson over there at first base did a very good job of catching that ball. It was a bad throw over from the pitcher Frasso. And actually, he kind of tried to trick Eldridge with the, oh shit, the ball got away. It didn't get away, and Eldridge did not fall for it. And he gave him a weird look like, there's a called strike, and the count is 0-2 to Basabe. Vancouver can't wait for the A's in Vegas. Vancouver, I mean, they just need to go back to Oakland. I know it won't happen, but they should just be back in Oakland. And Scott, having a second team in the sport is sacrilege to me. Scott, I agree. I have teams that I watch that I go, I like to see them win, but I don't go out my way to watch another team. The A's, sometimes I go, like, hey, I like Nick Kurtz. I like some of their players. I want them to win. The Brewers, in the playoffs, I'll be cheering them on, but I don't have a second team. As is 1-2 count here to Basabe. As the 1-2 pitch there is a check swing and a high pitch. Couldn't tell if that hit the bat or Basabe's hand. He's shaking his hand. We're going to see. Right now, they're saying it's a foul ball, but Basabe shook the hand. Vertello's asking, should we challenge it? Basabe shaking that hand. I mean, He must have been hit on the hand if he's shaking his hand. Fastball up and in. Vancouver, I own root for the Cubs because of PCA. Or you only root for the... and Vancouver, Kevin Gausson's my favourite player, but I don't like the Cubs. Let's see. I don't even know if the Giants are challenging it. Oh my God. Wilson, how the heck have you actually found that? I don't know, Wilson, if you're in there. Do you want me to share that on the stream? How have you found that? Let's see the replay here. Did that hit Basabe's hand or bat? Well, that hit the hand, no, surely. Surely that hit the hand. It looked like it hit the hand and the bat, but I think it hit the hand first. So surely that's a hit by pitch, and it is. Yep, hit by pitch. Runners at first and second for the Giants. Basabe is staying in the game. And Spencer, yeah, you're right. Hit by pitch is the call. I couldn't tell. The Giants broadcast, they didn't update it quickly. Scott, the Devils, yeah, I know, Scott. How does Wilson find that, like you said? There's no way that's real either, right? I mean, well, it looks real. It's on eBay for $12.50, but there's a Rafi Devers bobblehead. East Red Sox, Rafi Devers, but my God. The 0-0 pitch here to Kavanagh is going to be outside, and the count is 1-0. The Giants, they've got runners at first and second in the bottom of the fifth, 1 out. Kavanagh, he had an infield single. That's been his base hit. And Vancouver is laughing. Wilson, yeah, sure, you can share it. Haha. Sorry, I'm a minute behind. Wilson, you're all good, as there is a ball, and the count's 1-1. So Wilson then sending me. If you don't know CH Man, he does Hogwarts Legacy streams. Well, he's also a baseball streamer. Rafi Devers, Harry Potter bobblehead, or Wizard bobblehead. There is a line drive to left field. Base hit for Kavanagh. They're going to hold the runner Eldridge at third. The bases are loaded for the Giants. 1 out. And Wilson, just like that, I showed the thing, and the Giants got a base hit. Almost like he cast some magic there. And interesting here, actually. Turner Hill, he got his first MLB hit last time. His dad there, they're showing him again, was fired up. I tell you what, they're showing Turner Hill. Yesterday, he had an opportunity with the bases loaded. Today, he's got an opportunity with the bases loaded. He had a sac fly. Let's see what he can do here today. As love that game, D. I love that game as well. I think I must have completed it within 3 weeks of it coming out. I would just sit there every night and just play it for ages. I was a big fan. And Bob Bags Drunk. Spencer Bags drunk. Bob, now fly ball. There's a swing and miss from Hill, and the count is 0-1. Wilson, I don't know why YouTube does that. Why it doesn't just keep you live. And dilated, big at bat. Yeah, I know, big at bat coming up. Scott, Cameron gave up walking bottom of the sixth. Angels still hitless, though. All right. There's going to be a pitch way outside, and the count's 1-1. That changeup wasn't even close for Frasso. Let's see what the Giants can do. D-Rich, now that's crazy, but I never got to finish it yet. We'll be restarting it. Yeah, D, I'm a big Harry Potter fan, so to me, I was binging that game. There is a good pitch on the outside corner, and the count is 1-2 there, called strike. Frasso, very tall, skinny, lanky pitcher, Frasso. Looking to get out of this jam here that he's created. As the 1-2 pitch will be a hanging changeup, and Hill could only foul it off. And the count will remain 1-2. That was the pitch to it. That was the pitch to it right there. It's JG. Let's see if the Giants can do some damage here. I would just take 1 run. I would just take 1 run if we're being honest. As the 1-2 pitch here. Crowd there clapping. Let's see what can be done. There is a foul ball, and the count will remain 1-2. Hey, if you're not hit that like and subscribe button, please do. That would be amazing. As we are on a 1-2 count here, let's try and get to 30 likes. As we hit the like total of 20. And Vancouver, I'm going to say Vancouver, grand slam. Well, you're wrong, Vancouver, because there's a swing strike for strike number 3. Hill swings at a changeup in the dirt. He's done. And that was a bad AB. Bad AB from Hill. Bad AB from Hill. He got a changeup right down the middle. and couldn't do any damage with it. And then it just swung over the top of that pitch. As Spencer says, crap, we're going to get a mound visit here. We're going to get a pitching change, or is it just the pitching coach? Just the pitching coach. As Vancouver, well, Vancouver, you can't always be right, I guess. You've got to put the ball in play. Got to put the ball in play. Due up for the Giants now will be. Let me make sure I get this right. Due up for the Giants will be Buddy Kennedy. Brilliant. Buddy Kennedy's up. You might as well say nothing's going to happen. I mean, that's what you might as well say. Buddy Kennedy up. Bloody useless. And Andrew, Andrew, come. I hope Andrew, but, I mean, he is hot. The last 3 at-bats, he's got 2 hits, but no. There's no way. And D, you can't load bases and come home with nada. D, Rich, you ain't watched enough Giants baseball, D, Rich. That would be the most classic Giants thing ever. 0 pitch to Kennedy is a called strike. The count's 0-1. Scott, I'll be back in 45 minutes. Gotta go grocery shopping. All right, Scott. Hey, hopefully when the time you come back, it's, well, the Giants are winning, Scott. Hopefully you don't, hopefully they don't charge you too much money as well. There's a foul ball, and the count is 0-2. A high 4-seam fastball there. This ain't looking good. And Andrew, Andrew, it's crazy though, because it actually has, so far. Vancouver, Kennedy, is he from a trade or a call-up? Vancouver, he was actually, he was just a free agent, and the Giants just picked him up in the middle of the season. He got cut by the Mariners, the Giants just picked him up. There's a timeout. The count will remain 0-2. And D, LMAO, I haven't. Are they that bad? D, yeah, they are that bad. We are that bad. You could argue we are the worst team in baseball. There's a high fastball outside, and the count is 1-2, but we are shocking, D. I would say the offense, in fairness, D, our offense isn't the worst, but the pitching, our pitching is just dog poo. It's just dog poo. As the 1-2 pitch to Buddy Kennedy will be a change-up in the dirt, and the count will be even at 2-2. Good take there. As they said it, they actually checked his swing with the first base umpire. He did not go around. I'm surprised they even tracked him there. Did not look like he even swung to me, so I'm shocked. Vancouver, I'm going to say home run. Sorry. Vancouver, I don't know even why I just read that one out. There's a ball low, and the count is full. Right, big pitch coming up. Full count there. Sorry, Vancouver. I just read that one out again. I already read that one out. And not the worst team. I would say it's the Angels, then you guys, then the Rockies. Well, I tell you what, whoever wins this game will win the season series. We're definitely top 3. As the 3-2 pitch to Buddy Kennedy's inside, that will be an RBI walk, and I am shocked. But the Giants, they go up 7-6. Huge walk there. Eldridge comes to score. The Giants take the lead 7-6. Or, hey, you know what? If you like the meme, 6-7, Giants take the lead. Bases will remain loaded. 2 outs for Christian Koss. D, let's hope Koss can clear the bases with a grand slam. And Bob says, oh my God, we take the lead. I know, right, Bob? And D, I'm about to say, man, the Angels are bloody awful. The Angels are awful. As Koss will hit a fly ball to the right side foul, and the count will be 0-1. Way to battle back from 0-2 there from Buddy Kennedy to get a walk. Hey, that hit by pitch really is turning his season around. Exactly, Dilated. He was actually right. But Vancouver, the Royals did sweep the Giants. So, there's that, Vancouver. 0-1 pitch here to Christian Koss. Can the Giants blow this one open? It is foul out of play. He was on that 4-seam fastball. And the count is 0-2. And D, yes, love your energy, man. Got to subscribe. I appreciate it, D. You know what? Sometimes, I say this sometimes, I'm a very energetic person, right? I'm a very positive person in my everyday life. I try and be as energetic as I can. Sometimes that doesn't suit baseball. And if you don't like that, then that's fine. As there's a swing miss from Koss to end the inning. And the Giants, they only get 1. We go to the top of the 6th. But we do take the lead. 7-6 Giants. And Vancouver, there is a run, but I don't think it's I'm going to last long. Vancouver, with this Giants bullpen, you are probably completely right. Probably completely right. And Spencer, A's are the worst winning percentage than the Halos coming into today's game. Well, there you go. I forgot about the A's. You're right. And Rob, Cubs forfeit. Oh, really? The Cubs forfeit that one. Hey, Chicago. Hey, Chicago, what do you say? The Cubs are going to forfeit today. But, better than nothing. Exactly, Bob. At least they didn't come away empty-handed. And, Wilson, I got you, Wilson. But no, D, I try and stay as positive as I can. The other day was like the one day I was not as energetic because I got back from vacation. I was really jet lagged, but no. I think it's my youth. And D, Cards attacks in the Cubs. I love it. 11-2. Vancouver, and you said they were your second favourite team. Who was the pitcher for the Cubs today, by the way? Hopefully it weren't Kevin Gaussman. And Bob, how many times have you left the bases loaded and we didn't score? Bob, well, I don't know the exact number, Bob. I'm not like the world's best stat man, but I would say maybe 15 times on the year would be my guess if I had to guess. But I got to say, what a series the Cardinals are having over there. What a series. You know, Joshua Byers yesterday, and now 11 runs today. That's what youth does. It's what youth does at the end of the day. Spencer Cabrera. Oh, Miguel Cabrera, and Rob says Cabrera as well. Miguel Cabrera is an interesting one. He's got sorry, not Miguel Cabrera. I've completely stuffed that up. Edward Cabrera, I believe it is. There's a ball inside and the count's 1-0. And I meant Edward Cabrera. He's interesting. He's super talented. His changeup's nasty. I don't know. Is Vancouver? Edward Cabrera was the Cubs pitcher today. Thank you, Vancouver. There's a called strike. The count's even at 1-1. Yeah, Miguel Cabrera is definitely not a pitcher. And so I know, right? My apologies. And Byers over 5 today. Wilson, yeah, but no one cares. Wilson, like, I don't even think he cares about that. That pitch is outside and it's 2-1. It's the home run. That home run could last him a year. So it's that 3 home run game could last him a year. And Bob, where are you at 50 times in 122 attempts? Bob, I have no idea what you mean. If that's the actual numbers, Bob, I don't know. There's a pitcher low and the count's 3-1. Come on, Sam Henches. Don't walk the leadoff batter and give up the run straight back. And that was the issue with what the Rockies did. Oh, here we go. Leadoff walk. My God. It's so pathetic. Another walk for the Giants. Another one. Another one bites the dust. 50 to... Oh, there we go, Bob. All right, thank you, Bob. I got you, Bob. Okay, I was way off then. Oh, don't walk off the leadoff hitter. It's a disaster. What are we doing, Sam Henches? In Vancouver. I will say Chicago is my second favourite sports city, except for the White Sox. All right, Vancouver. There's a bunt attempt. That one's going to be a foul bunt, and count is 0-1. And Spencer trying to give this away. You got to throw strikes. Got to throw strikes. Walks lead to disaster. It's an absolute disaster. The one thing I will always say, if you hit it 110 miles an hour, because the guy throws it right down the middle, not a guaranteed hit. If you throw a ball, it's a guaranteed base runner. So I would always opt for throwing a strike over a ball, unless it's an 0-2 count, right? Or, well, unless you got a really aggressive guy you know you can get to chase. The 0-1 pitch here to Zach Veen will be a bunt attempt. This one's going to be a successful bunt. The throw's going to go to second, so it's actually not going to be a successful bunt. I take that back. They get the leadoff runner out at second. Good play by Kavanagh there. I thought he would throw to first, but no. He got off the leadoff runner, and the bunt did not work. He got the bunt successfully down, just not successful execution. So, runner at first, 1 out here for the Colorado Rockies in what is turning out to be a very good game between 2 not so good teams. As Drew Kavanagh gives a fist bump there to his pitcher. Sam Henches, he's still the new pitcher for the Giants. He will throw a pitch high, and the count is 1-0. Jordan Beck is the new batter. He's over 2 today. He grounded into a double play and struck out. As the 1-0 pitch there will be a pickup attempt instead. Eldridge will try and tag Veen, but Veen is back safely. That'll be the first attempt. And Wilson, good play by Cat. Yeah, Wilson. I definitely didn't think the play would be made at second base. I thought he was going to go to first. So we've got to give him credit there. I did not see that one. As the 1-0 pitch is inside and the count is 2-0. Warming up in the Giants bullpen is JT Brubaker. Brubaker, we saw him yesterday. Definitely feels like he's the Giants' best relief pitcher right now. As the 2-0 pitch here from Beck. So from Henches to Beck. He's in the one. He fires the pitch. It is a called strike. The count's 2-1. Henches at 23 pitches. I mean, that's a lot. I think this will be his last batter. If I was Tony V, I'm making this the last batter. Knowing the actual Tony V, he won't. But if you don't get this guy out, you've got to take him out. As the 2-1 pitch will be down inside. 3-1. He's done. This team is so stupid. It's like the guy's he's the relief pitcher. He's at 24 pitches. He's getting tired. Do a mound visit. Take him out. Do something, please. As the 3-1 pitch is a swing and a foul ball. And the count will go full at 3-2. You'd expect the Rockies to send the runner here. And Pete says, let's go Giants. I'm with you, Pizza. Let's go Gigantes. On deck is Sullivan. He's everyone a walk and a run today. Big pitch coming up. You do not want to walk another one. You really do not want to walk another one. The 3-2 pitch. Henches in the one at P5 Z pitch. It is fouled out of play. And the count will remain full at 3-2. If you are new here and you haven't hit that like or subscribe button, please do. Hey, welcome everyone that has sub today, including D. I appreciate you, D. As the 3-2 pitch there is inside, and here we go. Walk, 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 you bunch of walking idiots. My God, runners at first and second. We're not even getting a pitch and change. How could you not? Are you joking? I'll be back in 10 seconds, but are you joking? No pitch and change. My God, you got to do a pitching change. What a joke. Vancouver, oh boy, Giants. This is ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. And Bob, take him out. Why are we not taking him out? 27 pitches is enough. He's not a long relief pitcher. What are we doing? Even D says, oh my God, Spencer doing everything. Yeah, it's not rocket science. It's simple baseball. It's not rocket science. Take the guy out. Brett Sullivan then. Runs that first and second 1-outs for the Rockies. Looking to either tie this game or take the lead. And Andrew, Liam had to make a bullpen. Yeah, I tell you what I did. Well, not a bullpen call, Andrew. I went and phoned Tony and said, wake the F up. That's what I was doing. As that's a strike and the count's 0-1. So 0-1 count. Henches in the windup. He fires the pitch, and it is going to be a line drive foul down the third base line. Bull Dude gets by him, and the count is 0-2. We got to wait for the slowest strike as he's wearing, I believe that's a Matt Williams jersey there. Spencer, Tony may be worse than Dusty with his use of pitches. Well, I don't get it, Spencer. Why are you not going to the bullpen? The guy's at 30 pitches. He's not meant to go 30 pitches. That's what confuses me. As the 0-2 pitch here is going to be a broken bat. This one's a ground ball. Koss, he's going to throw it over to first. They get out that guy, and it'll be 2 outs. Runners at second and third. So the runners advance. Surely now you've got to take him out. Surely. I thought Koss may decide to go to second base there, but he took the safe out, which I'm fine with taking the safe out. Does mean a base hit will likely give the Rockies the lead. Runners at second and third, 2 outs. Let's see. Are the Giants going to make a pitching change? Yeah, they are. Giants are going to make a pitching change here as the Koss coming in. Tony Vitello's coming out. Pitching change is happening. 7-6 Giants. Sunny day at Oracle Park, San Francisco, between the battle of the worst 2 teams in the National League. It's still, I'm shocked. I thought the Giants would be bad this year. I did not think the Giants would be the second worst team in the National League that bad, as JT Brubaker is coming into the game for the Giants. You'll need a bet, pizza. Yeah, pizza. Thank you for saying that. Yeah, we do need a better bullpen, pizza. Our bullpen's an embarrassment. It's hey. My name's Liam, if you do not know. You can call me Jolly or you can call me Liam. This is Jolly Good Takes. We may one day as well, I was thinking, we may one day start a channel called Jolly Good Gaming. If you guys want to see more gaming. And Spencer says, really? Lol. Not. He's being sarcastic. But no, hey, if you've not hit that like and hit that subscribe button, please do. We are 7 likes away from 30. And Bob, Dodgers are losing against Terrence. I think you mean Tarek Skubal. There you go. He's not done as good as you would think over there in LA so far. Dodgers, they're kind of cold right now. Ed Win or Ed Lose Diaz. Spencer, Leah or Brentford? For a select few, Brentford is fine. Leah, if you know with Leah. That's all I can say on that one. But that was an embarrassment, Spencer. I still can't believe I did that. Let me go on the live stream and call myself Leah. And Bob, when is your next podcast coming out with you and Zim? Bob, we decided not to do it anymore. It's too tough with the timing, with Zim going back to work and me going to uni. That it's just too tough with the timing, Bob. So, Spencer, that was hilarious. Yeah, Spencer. I'd say it was embarrassing, but I get what you mean by hilarious. It's Brubaker then. He's 0-0 with a 3.28 ERA. Bob, what I would say is it's not dead. It just, they won't be regularly. As Vancouver, maybe there will be no lockdown if the Dodgers keep playing like garbage. Vancouver, there's definitely going to... The Dodgers winning, I don't think has any relation to whether there be a lockdown. There's a ground ball foul, and the count is 0-1. Brubaker then, good pitcher Brubaker, having a nice year for the Giants. He's 0-0 with a 3.28 ERA, a 1.16 whip. Pretty good stuff for what was meant to be their long relief pitcher. But no, Vancouver, I hope there's no lockdown. A lockdown would just be so annoying. We'll see though. It's 4-1 Milwaukee. That ball's in the dirt. And the runner's going to come home and the runner's going to score on a ball that got 1 foot away from the catcher, Kavanagh. It's a tied game at 7-7. I did not see that one coming. The ball it was just sat on home plate. And he did not make the tag in time. Vitello, are we going to challenge it? Are the Giants going to challenge it? No. We are tied at 7 on a wild pitch. But like the least wild pitch you'll ever see. I mean, that was aggressive running. Kavanagh, it was right there. It was right, but it was under his bum, and he couldn't find it. And there you go, we're tied at 7. Did the runner get to 3rd as well? I'm trying to see here. The runner did not get to 3rd, so we run it out at 2nd. So you can't do this anymore. I mean, the runner did get to 3rd, my bad. The runner got to 3rd, so we run it out 3rd, 2 outs here. We're tied. There's a ground ball foul. The count's 1-2. So yeah, that ball got about... Just... Went under where Kavanagh was squatting, and Kavanagh lost it. Good base running there from the Rockies. Realised straight away he did not see where it was. Took off. Good sign position. Scored. We are tied. The Rockies now are looking to take the lead. 7-7 game between the Giants and Rockies in this battle of the basement. And Vancouver, oh my goodness. I mean, there's a ball up and outside, and the count's even at 2-2. And Spencer don't want to make the last out of 3rd or home. First out either. But Spencer, I got a good aggressive running from Zach Veen. Good aggressive running. He took that risk and it worked out. So 2-2 count here to Amador. Amador's 1 for 1 with a home run. That pitch is high. And the count is full at 3-2. Crazy game. Back and forth. Giants went up 1-0. Rockies then went up 4-1. Giants 6-4. Rockies started at 6. Giants then 7-6 before the Rockies started again. That pitch will be low, and that will be a walk to the number 9 hitter, Amador. He reaches for the 3rd time today. And now due up will be the top of the lineup and Jake McCarthy. And McCarthy, he's been a Giants killer. I'm kind of expecting him to be a Giants killer again. Feels like the Giants are going to give him a base hit here. Don't know about you guys, but that's what it feels like. That one was actually a strike as well. How about we challenge that one? Spencer, walk, get the hell out of it. How many walks, Spencer, now? I mean, my God, as that pitch is way high and it's 1-0 to McCarthy. The Giants have given up. Let me have a look here. 8 walks through 6, not even 6 innings in. 8 walks. You're taking the mic. You're taking the Jamaica. The 1-0 pitch here. I lost track. I know, right? It's like, oh my God, 2-0. In danger of another walk here. What is this? Vancouver, can't wait for tomorrow. Not really. Vancouver, we will be live for the Battle of Chicago tomorrow. Giants are on an off day. They made an off day if they blow this one. 3-0. My God. What the fuck are we doing? 3-0. Eight walks. It's about to be 9. This is unbelievable. 3-0 pitch to McCarthy. Ball 4. There you go. Another walk. Another walk. Another one. And another one. And another one. Bases loaded. Bases bloody loaded. Got to get out this inning. Got to get out this inning. As Vancouver school tomorrow, first full day. 7:45 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. 7:45 a.m.'s early, Vancouver. My school days were, well, I left the house at 7:45 a.m., but I got to school at 8:30, and the school day started at 8:35, and then it would go to 4:05 would be when it ended. I get back home to 20 to 5 would be when I got back home. As Spencer, thank God Buster improved the pen in the off-season. Oh, yeah, he didn't. I know, right? And Pizza walked another 9 walks for the Giants today. They deserve to lose if they're walking this many. As the pitch is going to be fouled off by Carrick. Carrick's had a good game. He's 1 for 2 today. It's only 1 count here. Spencer, we probably won't. They better address the bullpen this season at least. If you're not going to do it last season, you better do it this season. It's the 0-1 pitch here to Carrick. Bases loaded. 2 outs for the Rockies. It's a called strike on the inside corner. And the count is 0-2. Tidwell walked 5. Hench has walked 2. Brubaker's walked 2. Every pitcher's walked 2. Brubaker ain't even gone out yet. So that's great. I say good luck to everybody, by the way, that goes back to school. As the 0-2 pitch is bouncing the dirt. That's a wild pitch. A run's going to score. 8-7 Rockies. Wild pitch. Well, it may have been a hit by pitch. Either way, it's 8-7 Rockies. It's a hit by pitch. My God. So shit. In an 0-2 count, a hit by pitch. You are got to be kidding. Hit him on the foot. 8-7. Bases remain loaded. Oh my effing God. This is ridiculous. This is insane. This game is crazy. 8-7, hit by pitch, load of shits. They are awful, awful. Vitello's coming out, pitching change. Too late, Vitello. Stupid pitching change. Stupid bullpen. Stupid team. All a load of shit. And Spencer, I'm actually laughing. I mean, it's comical. They didn't even get a base hit with 2 outs. And they scored. They've got 4 hits. 8 runs on 4 hits. Oh my God. You're taking 8 runs on 4 hits. Are you being serious? 4 bloody hits, 8 runs. What's going on? 8-7, so 10 walks. I know Pizza, right? I mean, that was basically a walk. You can't do that. 8 runs on 4 hits. 8 runs on 8 hits is bad enough. 8 runs on 4 hits. Vancouver, Rockies lead, and the game might be over. Well, Vancouver. There's still 4 innings for the Giants yet, but my God, this game's going to be about 15-14 at this rate. So that is, I know. What are they, how many bats have they got with runners in scrum position, the Rockies? 3 for 6. They're 3 for 6, but 4 hits. My God. Giants, 7 runs, 9 hits. The Rockies, 8 runs on 4 hits. Giants have walked 9 people and they hit by pitch. Brubaker, his day's done. He got nobody out. He walked 2 and hit 1 and had a wild pitch that scored at the time run. So that's Brubaker's day for you. We'll see who they're bringing in now. I can tell you that. They're bringing in San Martin. Riva San Martin's going to save us. Don't you worry. Spencer, Giants are 5 for 9 and may lose. It is a ridiculous game. You know what? It's fun. It's annoying, but it's also fun. It's been a fun game. It's annoying, but it's been a fun game. But still annoying. Hey, 35 people in there. If you could hit that like, we are 5 likes away from 30. And if you have not hit that subscribe button, we live stream games every day, including the MLB, NFL, NHL, and NBA. San Martin, he's 1-0 with a 9 ERA. And Pizza, 4 hits and scored 8 runs. What MLB The Show stat? I know, right, Pizza? It's a joke. Brubaker is shaking his head, as you should be shaking your head. Shame on you, Brubaker. San Martin and the lefty. He's in there facing the lefty Mickey Moniak. Moniak's over 2 today. Game is nowhere near over, but a base hit here could make it interesting. There is a base hit to left field. Ron Run's going to score. 2 runs going to score as it's bobbled by the left fielder, Hill. They are going to hold the runner at third. 10-7 Rockies. It might be over. Now it might be over. 10 runs. 6 innings. You've got to be shitting me. Now Brubaker's even more furious. Even more furious. 10 runs for Colorado. And it's messed with my bloody scoreboard. I've got to adjust that so it just looks better. Unbelievable. D-Rich, this is insane, bruh. They are so horrible. D-Rich, we're used to it, though. Giants fans are used to it. This team sucks. 10-7. Runners at second and third as well. Not another one. Not another base hit. Please. Bob, that does hurt, that last one. There's a high fly ball. This one a pop-up. Eldridge in foul territory. He is going to make the catch to end the inning. The Rockies score 4, and they go up 10-7. Giants with some work to do if they're going to come back and win this one. Already down by 3 once. They're now down by 3 again. I mean, a crazy high-scoring game. Neither team can pitch to save their lives. 5 hits, 10 runs, 6 innings. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. It just 10 runs on 5 hits is embarrassment. And D-Rich, they can still win. I know D-Rich. I mean, the game's far from over, but if you're winning if you score 7 runs against the Rockies, you've got to win. Bob, we do need a grand slam. You're correct. We do need we need a lot, though. We need everything we can get. But what does it always come back to? Every time, and same this time, it always comes down to you can't give away free base runners. And sadly today, they've driven away too many free base runners. 9 walks, a hit by pitch, a few wild pitches as well. That's the reason that this team is losing 10-7. 3-run home run from Amador. Giants, they've got to get their offense going here to try and come back. And Vancouver, well, and I tell you what, Scott's going to come back and go, what the heck have I missed? It was 6-6 when he's left. Giants were threatening to score. He's going to come back and go, oh my God. And rightly so, he's going to go, oh my God as well, because this is an embarrassment. And, hey, you know what? If you like entertaining, if you like high-scoring games, at least for a neutral, it's kind of entertaining, I guess. But, no, this is definitely an MLB The Show game. It's crazy. It's due up for the Giants in the inning as well. Let me get that up. Due up for the Giants will be the top of the lineup. Drew Gilbert, followed by Devers, followed by Eldridge. That's who's due up for the Giants in the bottom of the 6th inning. And Pizza, Leo, go motivate the team. All right, I'll tell you what. Hey, guys, this is a battle between the 2 worst teams in the National League. Get your shit together. You don't want to be embarrassed in what is already a really embarrassing season. I'm going to turn crazy. Drew Gilbert's up. Tires put on the eye black. You know what? This game deserves it. Although I've stuffed that up a little bit, but I can fix that. Although that one stuffed it up a little bit. There's a ball in the count's 1-0. And MC, you'll think Devers 2 home runs. MC, he's got 1 home run, MC. I actually think that could be a chance. He's due up next. MC, you got a bet on it. As there's a cool strike on the inside corner to Gilbert, and the count is 1-0. And Robert Rothberg, it definitely is. And watch them still win. I know, right? That one's annoying me. Let me rub that one off quickly. And MC. Hey, MC, where are you listening from? D's from San Antonio. Let us know, MC, where you're listening from. Always love to know. That's not came out now. There's a high puppet from Gilbert. This one to the right side of the infield. It is going to be caught by Johnson, the first baseman, for out number 1. Hopefully, MC. Well, first of all, hopefully you've got a decent amount of money, but hopefully also you win the bet. And MC, Arizona. Nice. So, hey, we've got a few people today checking in from Arizona. And Robert, how can Posey tolerate this mess? I don't think he does. I don't think he does. As Devers, he is going to take, here is Devers, a called strike. And the count is 1-1, sorry. Devers 2 for 3 today. A 3-run home run. A double. As I just touched the wrong side then. Let me try and rub this off. There's a high fly ball to left field. That one's carrying. Going back on the warning track is going to be the left fielder Beck. He will make the catch on the warning track for out number 2. 2 out. So 2 quick outs as well. And Spencer, he made it, Robert. Hate to say it. Well, he did. Spencer's not wrong. It was definitely made. Spencer is not wrong. As there we go. Let me do that, by the way. So, here's Bryce Eldridge. I apologise, MC. We will see Devers back up, though, in around the 8th or the 9th inning, as Eldridge will take a ball inside, and the count is 1-0. I keep stuffing up that side. I keep getting out. You know what? It's fine. I mean, I look like a twat either way. There is a ball low again, and the count's 2-0. Yeah, 2 down for the Giants in this inning. They are looking to win Game 3 and win this series against the Rockies and win the season series, right? Because these two teams, I believe it's 6-6 in wins. As there's a called strike on the outside corner and the count is 2-1. Whoever wins this game, they'll have bragging rights going into next year. But, hey, hopefully, hopefully the over hits. That would be nice if the over did hit. As there's a ball inside and the count is 1-0. 3-1, no, what am I talking about? It counts 3-1. Silly me. 3-1 count. As the pitch to Eldridge will be fouled out of play. And the count will go full at 3-2. And Vitello can only utilise the players he has. Yeah, I agree, Robert. I agree. I don't love Tony. I think he made some mistakes as well. But in general, I agree. As the 3-2 pitch to Bryce Eldridge here from Mishniski will be, well, that one was high and in. It'll be a walk there for the Giants. The Rockies returning the favour. Eldridge will walk. Not a good pitch from the Rockies there. Robert, Vitello must wonder, how are these players making millions of dollars? Robert, I mean, I'm wondering how these players are making millions of dollars. Oh, did it hit him? Spencer, I only saw his reaction afterwards. Hit by pitch. My bad. Hit by pitch. That one did drill Eldridge. My bad, Spencer. It weren't a walk. It was technically a hit by pitch. As Lee will take down outside. And the count is 1-0. I was looking at the chat there, so I apologise. Giants then. Let's see if Lee can get one in the gap and the Giants can score a run. Spencer, I appreciate you for cheering them on. As the 1-0 pitch to Lee is a called strike at the knees on the outside corner. And the count is even out 1-1 and D. LMAO, facts, they are so bad. We are, D. I mean, we are. As the 1-1 pitch to Lee is a high fly ball to right field. That one is going to be caught by the right fielder, Veen, who comes in nicely to end the inning. We go to the to the top of the 7th. The Giants, then, they are losing by 3 now after winning by 2 earlier. And Rob, bench is warned. I really, tell you what, Rob, obviously, Giants did a hit by pitch in the last inning. Didn't think it was on purpose, but there we go. And Spencer was saying your name. I know, Peter, but I was turning it into a joke of my own. And Zim, this team is cool. Zim, it's an entertaining game, though. I mean, it's annoying, but it is entertaining. And not cheering that crap team you support, Leah. Thing is, Spencer, you've got no reason to hate them, right? Apart from that I support them. And Zim says, good team. Hey, I hope you're having a good day out anyway. I mean, a lot of runs scored, entertaining back and forth game. I think this game's definitely not over. And Bob, I thought that ball was going to fall up. Going to fall. I got you, Bob. I thought the right fielder there, Veen, would not be able to get it. As Rob, what's up, ladies? What's up, Rob? Hopefully you're having a good weekend. Scott, oh boy, yes, Scott. I knew when you came back. Thing is, Scott, the Giants went up 7-6 as well. And then, Scott, get it. Riddle me this, Scott. They've got 10 runs on 5 hits. Giants, they decided, how about we walk to and hit a batter in the inning? And then do a wild pitch. And then another hit by pitch. And then base hit 10-7. It's unbelievable. Now, it's that type of game where the Giants could come back, where it's just a crazy game. But it's been terrible. And Scott, how many walks are they up to now? 9 walks, Spencer. Scott, sorry. 9 and a couple of hit by pitches. Rob, did the benches clear? Rob, I didn't see the benches clear. They just got warned, I believe, Rob. I did not see them clear, though. Just because Eldridge just got hit. And Robert, Liam, are you surprised? Robert, I'm not going to answer that one. Robert, are you surprised? I'm not. Are you? As, yeah, 4 runs in the last inning. 10 runs on 5 hits. You are taking the mick. As that ball was outside from San Martin. And the count is 1-0-2. Johnson. Johnson's 1 for 2 today with a single and a walk. As the 1-0 pitch there is inside. And the count's 2-0. Brilliant. Tell you what, I'm just looking at their 3D game day. The 3D game day is not even running smoothly. And Robert, based on this year, exactly, Robert. As, Rob, oh, okay. Yeah, that's what it was. It was a warning. And Rob, is Brock Purdy available to pitch today? Rob, we may need him. And he probably wouldn't be any worse than any of our actual pitches. This counts 2-1 here to Johnson. Vitello looking on. Yeah, I would give Vitello a D grade. I'd say Vitello's had a bad day today. There's a ground ball. This one is going to be to the second baseman, Basabe. Basabe will field it cleanly, fire it over to Eldridge for out number 1. But no, I would say bad day for Vitello. I feel like he was always late on the bullpen moves. That's why I give him a D. As here is Connor Norby pinch hitting for the Rockies. He will come into second base, replacing Veen. Veen then is out. McCarthy's been moved to right field. Tovar has came in for Iamador. There's some moves for the Rockies. And Robert, Liam, seriously, is there any relief pitcher on this team that you would keep? I like Keaton Wynn. I like Keaton Wynn, to be honest. As there's a high ball, and the count is 1-0. And Dylan Smith. Keaton Wynn and Dylan Smith, apart from that, I wouldn't necessarily say cut them, but I wouldn't be in a rush to keep them. There's a line drive to left field. Base hit for Connor Norby. That'll be only the Rockies' 6th hit of the game. As, oh my God. I didn't even mean to do that. 6th hit of the game for the Rockies. And Scott, Cameron's no-no is done too. Looking for the shutout. There you go, Scott. I didn't think that was going to happen either. And Robert, only 1. That's pretty sad. I know, Robert. As the, well, 2. As the 0 pitch here. Liam, will you keep JT Brew? It's JT Brew Baker Pizza. Well, yeah, I mean, I think you could find better, but, I mean, he's okay. There's a pick of attempt. The runner is back safely. And it is nothing. Vitello, Vitello's coming out to make a pitching change. All right. We're going to get a pitching change here from Tony Vitello. As, sorry, I'm just, I moved the bases there by accident. I just want to adjust them. So that's what I'm doing right now. But we're getting a pitching change. Keaton Wynn is coming into the game. There is a runner at first. This like behind the scenes action, this. I'm changing the bases more times than... You know what? I'm going to do that after the stream. I'll do that after the stream. Sorry. But no, Pizza, I wouldn't be in a rush to keep him. I wouldn't be in a rush to get rid of him either. Say, we are 1 like away from 30. So again, you guys have been amazing. We are in the top of the 7th. Beck is due up for the Rockies. They are winning by 3 in this battle of the basement in the National League. And Giants, they've got to limit the damage here. Pizza, Leah, would you keep every bad pitcher? No, of course not, Pizza. I'm getting rid of every bad pitcher. And Robert, what is Ryan Walker thinking? Well, he's thinking his career with the Giants is probably done. And it should be. And Rob, at this point, we need to call up a hothead. Rob, I like to see, you know what I like to see? I like to see Gilbert with more energy, like last year. And Scott looked like a walkathon in this. Yeah, Scott, that's exactly it. Just terrible, terrible. A run scored on a wild pitch and then a run scored on a hit by pitch. And Rob, so would I. I completely agree. I get rid of this pitching coach. I think he's rubbish. I 100% agree with that take. I actually liked Martinez, the one they had last year. This guy, don't like him. Rob, I'm hashtag 30. Hey, Rob, I appreciate it, Rob. Shout out to you, Rob. As, well, we've got two Robs. We've got Rob Iman and Rob C. McCage has to go. Yep. You said it earlier, Rob. I agree. You'll want Matt Blake. Pizza? No, we don't need Matt Blake. We're good for Matt Blake, Pizza. So, runners at first, one out here. Rockies, they are winning 10-7. They scored 4 in the 6th to take the lead. Keaton Wynn is the new pitcher for the Giants. He's 2-3 with a 2.98 ERA. And Scott still got 9 outs. Needs to put up a crooked number in the 7th or 8th. Yes, so this game's far from over. Absolutely far from over. I mean, the Rockies bullpen is crap. So, yeah, I'd say Giants still a 35% chance to win. 30%. So they're good chance to win this game still. As the 0-0 pitch here to the batter, Beck is going to be way outside. And the count is 1-0. A slider at 88 miles an hour. And Rob, start looking for bullpen arms on the waiver wire. Rob, I mean, that's embarrassing though. I'm just looking at this MLT game day. I mean, it is not running smoothly. As there is a ball. That one gets away from Drew Kavanagh. But the runner remains at first base. 2-0. As I'm just going to reload the 3D game day to try and get it to run smoother. Hopefully that works. 2-0 count. The pitch is a called strike low. And the count is 2-1. That probably wasn't a strike, but the Giants will take it. Yeah, it's not. The 3D game day, I apologize today. It's very laggy for some reason. We'll see if the Giants, though, first thing you got to do before thinking about the offense is you've got to hold them to as little runs as you can. There's a swing and a foul ball. The runner tried to steal second base. He will have to go back as Connor Norby then will drop back to first base. 2-2 count. Rob, I'm not a fan of the hitting coach also. Rob, I actually don't mind the hitting coach. Hunter Mentz, I don't mind him. Justin Message, I agree. Rob, I'm an idiot, Rob. It's when the name Message is like that, I keep pronouncing it McCage, but it's Message. I apologise, Rob. As that's 2-2. I didn't, Rob. I know who you meant, so I was just agreeing with you. Now I actually know who you meant. Message. I didn't realise it was spelled like that. My bad. As Wilson, is the audio choppy for anyone else? Wilson, is my audio choppy? There's the ball outside. The runner goes. The throw's going to be not in time. There's a bit of a wide throw, and the runner gets to second base. Very choppy audio. All right, let me try and fix the audio. I'm going to coast down the 3D game day. I think that may be having an impact. So runner at second. Apologies. Let me close down this game day thing. If it's not working, I don't want it to be causing any choppiness. As there is a foul ball, and the count will remain full at 3-2. Let me know if it's still choppy. And Scott, apparently the hitting coaches don't do too much, as we've been calling for Kevin Long's head for years. Scott, you're probably right. Let me read this. And Scott, and most players have their personal hitting coach as well. Rob says, yes, a bit choppy. I apologise if the audio is choppy. I'll restart the microphone as well after this inning. So 3-2, Rockies challenge there. It is a ball, and that'll be a walk for the Rockies. Wilson, much better now. I don't know why this computer can't take the 3D game day as well. For some reason, whenever I close down the 3D game day, it's fine. So runners at first and second here. Scott, it's much better after you close 3D. Yeah. And Rob says better. All right. Sorry for that. As the 0-0 pitch here is going to be a called strike on the inside corner to the new batter, Brett Sullivan. Counts 0-1. Sullivan 0 for 2. Batting 238, a 279 on base, a 431 slugging. Rockies, they are looking to add on to what is already a 3-run lead. C fouls that pitch off, and the count is 0-2. D-Rich, yes, choppy. D-Rich. Hopefully, I don't know if you're slightly behind the actual live stream. Hopefully, it's better now when you do get to the live bit. If it's still choppy, let me know, and I'll restart the microphone. As the 0-2 pitch here to Sullivan is going to be a swing and a foul ball. He just got a piece of that, and the count will remain 0-2. And Robert, Liam, is there any other profession where you get paid millions of dollars and fail? Robert, no. Most professions, if you do a shit job, you will get fired straight away. I agree, Robert, with that one. D, good now. All right, D. Apologies for that. Thanks for letting me know. I would much rather the audio be better than the 3D game day causing issues. As the 0-2 pitch will be a high fly ball to right field. Oh my goodness. That ball is a home run. 13-7 Rockies. Sullivan goes deep, and he may have just killed this game. 13-7 win. Gives up a 3-run home run. This team is just embarrassing. So shit. 13 runs to the Rockies at Oracle Park. My God, what a load of rubbish. Looks like the Giants are going to be losing this series unless there's a freaking miracle. Spencer, blow this team up. Yikes, this may put it out of reach. Rob, time to fight the Rockies. Yeah, I thought today maybe you win. Rockies, they're looking to go above the Giants in the standings. There'd be one game behind us if they win today. Robert, this is beyond sad. It's a total disgrace. It is, Robert. The Colorado Rockies are going to beat you in this season series as well. Scott, you would think this game is at course fit. I know, right? There's a foul ball, and the count is 0-1 to Tovar. Ezekiel Tovar, he is checked into the game. Batting 209, and D-Rich was behind. You're good, D-Rich. You're all good. 0-1 pitch there is a swing and a miss. The count's 0-2. But my God. I'm lost for words. To lose a season series to the Rockies. Are you freaking kidding me? It's the Colorado Rockies. They're the worst team in the National League. And you're going to lose the season series to them. That makes you the worst team in the National League. As that ball almost hit Tovar, and the count's 1-2. My God. Stop with the free base runners, please. Rob, 2 more runs and we could use a position player to pitch. I know, Rob. And Bob, I gave up in this game. Sorry, Bob. Hey, Bob, if you do give up, take care, Bob, if you are leaving. We will be live tomorrow for the Battle of Chicago. Zed's ground ball. That one over to Eldridge. Eldridge will field it and that get the out number 2. So that's 7 earned 5 walks in 2 innings by the pen. I mean, their bullpen is it's just wank. It's just crap. 2 down. Their bullpen sucks. I mean, there's no other way to say it. Worst bullpen in baseball, I think. So, here's Jake McCarthy then. Jake McCarthy, he's 0 for 2 today. As that pitch will be a line drive. That one's going to be a base hit for McCarthy. He joins in on the fun as Gilbert will field it. Base hit McCarthy. Robert, is there any solution to this mess? Robert, trade everyone and play the kids for 5 years. And then hopefully you get some good breakout stars and build around them. Sign some pitching in free agency when you're competitive again in the future. I don't know. That would be what I do. But, you know, whatever suits your boat, whatever flows your boat. The 0 pitch to Carrick will be a called strike. That one's going to be a throw over to second base as they try to steal. McCarthy will be out. Good throw from Kavanagh to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 7th. My God. 3 runs for the Rockies that inning, and they've killed this game off. Unless the Giants have a miracle in them today, the Rockies just killed that game off. We are going to the bottom of the 7th. And that means it is time for the 7th inning stretch as Rob. Talk about some dumb base running. Rob, I actually don't mind the base running, Rob. I mean, it's aggressive. You're up 6, aggressive base running. I would say you give the Giants a free out when they're struggling. Anyway, time for the 7th inning stretch here on Jolly Good Takes. If you have not hit that like and subscribe button, my name's Liam. We stream games every day. Hey, thank you guys for 30 likes. Can we get to 40 by the end of the stream? 7th inning stretch time, baby. There you go. Rare time we get through all of the song as we are ready for the bottom of the 7th. Giants, well, you wouldn't believe it, but the Giants have more hits than the Rockies. Rockies, 13 runs on 8 hits. I mean, they've had a couple of big home runs and some bad Giants pitching. That's why they're winning 13-7 in this Game 3 decider. Jimmy Herget is the pitcher for the Rockies now. He's 0-4 with a 6.35 ERA. In 34 innings, he's allowed 19 walks, 34 strikeouts, 6 home runs. Not great. I mean, if there's any team you're going to come back from 6, it would be the Nationals or the Rockies, so we'll see what we can do. And so after today's loss, the Giants had just 2 fewer wins than the season they after 124 games than the 85 Giants. Embarrassing. And Robert, Scott, they need way more than just a few. Liam, unless the Giants get quality pitching, they won't be successful. I agree. It's all about pitching, as Basabe will lead off the inning here for the Gigantes. And Scott, they picked up a bunch of pitching prospects at the deadline. Hopefully a few of them will shine. Exactly, Scott. And the draft. They drafted some good players. It's Dilated. I'm so glad I stopped watching. Dilated, I don't freaking blame you. The team's a shit show. Although, I always say it every stream. At this point of the season, the game is like half. I'm calling the game, but the chat is why gets me excited for these streams. It says a called strike on the inside corner, and the count's 0-1. Spencer, we won't lose tomorrow. Lol. Well, yeah, Spencer, we definitely won't lose tomorrow. I guarantee we won't lose tomorrow, as we are not playing. The 0-1 pitch here to Basabe will be outside, and the count is even at 1-1. Got a bit of a crooked number in this inning. Maybe whether that's. Ideally, you got to get 4 or 5 runs in this inning. Do I see them doing that? Definitely not. Hopefully, I'm wrong, though. Shardol. What's up, Shardol? There is a strike, and the count's 1-2. They're just showing Jimmy Herget in the windup there. His motion. He's definitely like a Robbie Ray Grunter when he throws. The 1-2 pitch here Tubasabe will be outside, and the count will be even at 2-2. If you're just joining and you would like a game recap and game breakdown of what went on this game to cause this outcome, I'll break it down after this 2-2 pitch. As Hergit, in the one of he fires the pitch. It is a little bloop shot to centre field. That one off the end of Basabe's bat is going to be caught by the centre fielder, Carrick, for out number 1. So the Giants then, they went up 1-0 in the first inning. Then the Rockies scored 4 in the second to go up 4-1. Giants bounced back with 4 of their own to go up 5-4 before going up 6-4. Rockies got it back at 6-6 before the Giants regain the lead to go 7-6. The Rockies, then they've scored the last 7 runs. That's how they're up 13-7. And Shadol, I had grilled chicken, fries with Mexican rice. Nice, Shadol. There's a ball on the outside corner. And the count is 1-0. And Robert, Liam, in your opinion, how many starting pitchers and relievers do the Giants need? 4 starters, 4 quality relief pitchers. That's how many they need. As there's a called strike. And the count's even at 1-1. Robert, let me know how many you think. That's my opinion. That's what I think. That's how many I think they need. The 1-1 pitch here to Kavanagh is going to be a swing and a miss. And the count is even at, the count goes to 1-2. And Rob, I would like a stiff drink. Tell you what, Rob, if there was no one in the chat and I was just calling by myself, I feel like I'd have to drink to have fun. The 1-2 pitch here to Kavanagh from Hergit is going to be a line drive to left field. That one will be caught by the shortstop though before it gets there for out number 2. Tovar with the catch. But no, I'll tell you what, Shadow. You should have gone with the Nacho, Shadow. Nachos are better. As, you know, at least good moment for Turner Hill there. And his family were fired up. They gave that ball back to the dugout. Turner Hill, if you're just joining, had his first career hit for the Giants. His family were happy about that. They like to see the Giants with some more wins. But hey, he's up now and he did get it a hit. There's a called strike on the outside corner. And the count is 0-1. And Robert, excluding Logan Webb, they need to find reliable pitchers. Exactly, Robert. That's right. As the 0-1 pitch here is going to be close but just outside. And the count is back even at 1-1. Vancouver 13-7. Vancouver, don't get me started. Yes, 13-7. The last 2 innings have been embarrassing. Vancouver. As the 1-1 pitch here to Hill will be outside. And the count is 2-1. So a 2-1 count. If you are new, if you have not hit that like and subscribe button, please do. We are at 18 subscribers away from 350. As the 2-1 pitch, Hergit in the one he fires. It is a swing and a miss. And the count is even at 2-2. And Dilated, can't believe Giants allowed 13 runs to the Rockies. Dilated, come on, Dilated. It's the Giants. 2026 Giants. You can't be shocked about that, Dilated. As the 2-2 pitch here to Turner Hill is going to be the wind up this pitch. It is high and outside, and the count is full at 3-2. Can Hill get on? Can the bottom of the lineup put stuff together here for the top of the lineup? And Robert, it can still get worse, Robert. Trust me. This isn't even rock bottom. There's a pitch inside. Did it hit him? Well, it doesn't matter, actually. For now, they're going to say a walk. But, hey, either a hit by pitch or a walk. Either way, Turner Hill reaches. And his family is standing up, clapping about that. Probably the only Giants fans that are happy right now in the stadium. As Zim, if you're listening, now Zim, now it's fair to say what the actual heck's going on. Now it's fair to say. As the 0 pitch here to Buddy Kennedy is a swing and miss, and the count's 0-1. Buddy Kennedy had a big bases-loaded walk to give the Giants a 7-6 lead. But that doesn't matter now as the bullpen gave that lead right back up and trashed it indeed. 0-1 pitch to Kennedy will be a close pitch called a ball. Surprised the Rockies did not challenge that one. And the count's even at 1-1. And D, bro, they are so ass. It doesn't make sense. D, it's just, they're pitching D. Their pitching is what's made them so ass. That's why. They've got no good pitchers. And Robert, Scott, I concur. People don't give Webb enough respect. Gives his heart and soul to this team. And I didn't even read what Scott said. Sorry, Scott. The sad thing is, Robert, by the time the young guys are ready to come up, Webb will be done. I agree, Scott. I agree with that. So 1 and 2 count here to Buddy Kennedy. I mean, the Giants, they need him to go deep here. They need a bloop and a blast, or a blast here. 1-2 count to Kennedy. He's literally the only one I agree with that. He is their only fighting chance, right? There's a swing and a miss from Bloody Kennedy to end the inning. We go to the top of the 8th. The Giants, they are losing by 6 runs to the worst team in the National League. Well, they were the worst team in the National League. Are the Giants even worse? They are looking like they're going to lose the season series to the Rockies. Which, that's proper embarrassing. So what's going on with my bases today? He is being wasted. I know, right? And that's why we should trade him. That's why everybody's saying we need to trade Logan Webb. He's not going to win while on the Giants. That's why I trade him. And Rob, my phone was going to die, but just got my new charging cable from Amazon. There you go, Rob. Nice. Tell you what, I need, it's not a charging cable, but what I need that's new is, I actually need a new pop socket. So on the back of my phone, I like these pop sockets because it helps me hold the phone like that. However, this one is snapping off. I don't know if you can see that. It's hard to tell on the camera, but it's snapping off. So I need to get a new pop socket. And Robert, how does Vitello have to face the media every day? Well, Robert, he does get paid millions. D, bro, the Rangers lost to the Athletics. They are horrible too. But the Rangers are a lot better than the Giants, though. D. The Giants are 23 games under 500. So bad. But no, Robert, he gets paid millions. So at least he gets that paycheck at the end of the day. And D, that's fair. Yeah, thank you, D. So, due up for the Rockies in the inning will be Carrick, followed by Mickey Moniak and Willie Castro. For the Giants, Trent Harris is coming in. Trent Harris recently made his debut. And Scott, you guys really should have traded Webb. He would have brought you best value. I know, Scott. I bet you many... Yeah. We blew it. And you know what the issue, Scott, is now going to be? In the offseason, it's going to be hard to trade him because... If there's no year next year, he's basically a 1-year rental. And that, you get way less value for a 1-year rental. If you traded him this deadline, it's at least 2 player fronts, maybe 3 player fronts you would have got, and they would have given you a lot more. As here's Trent Harris then. He's got a 21 ERA, so that's great, as there's a called strike on a curveball there, and the count's 0-1. Trent Harris, only 2 games though, so I'd expect that it will come down. And Rob, can't wait to see how Arangi the Erics will be today. I know, Rob, well, we'll see, I think Lou may go on one. We'll see about Eric. I feel like Eric is just like, well, the team's shit. Can't get too happy or sad. There's the 1-1 pitch here to Carrick. Carrick's had a good game today for the Rockies. I know, right, Rob, ownership's useless. There's the ball outside, and the count is 1 and... Called a strike, though, and the count is 1-2. But we're going to get a challenge. And an unsuccessful challenge there, as it actually clipped a little bit of the outside corner. The Rockies, they'll be down to 1 challenge remaining. The count is 1-2. Hey, by the way, we are 1 subscriber away from 333. So that would mean, basically, we're a third of the way to 1,000. As that pitch is outside, and the count is 2-2. Two-two pitch. Harris in the windup. He fires the pitch. It is. Called strike 3 looking. And that will be out number 1. Good backdoor breaking. Good backdoor fastball there. And Rob, the other Eric on Locked On Giants will be pissed off to. Oh, really? Was his name Eric? I didn't realize his name was Eric. I got you. Not Alan Styles. You mean the other Eric? Sorry, there's one out. Let me change that. The one with the black beard, right, Rob? Spencer says sit down. Spencer, Spencer, you can't be saying that when you're losing by 6 to the Rockies, Spencer. So there's a caught strike on the outside corner, and the count is 0-1. And Rob, yes, yeah. Eric Ingle, I think maybe. And Wilson, home baby baseball is also Eric. Really, Wilson? How many Erics are there? There's a swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2. Stars will be pissed off tomorrow. Here's the question: if you, I don't know how many of you guys watch Locked On Giants, but if you do, who do you think's better, Ben Caspick or Alan Styles? As that pitch is high, and the count is even. The count is 1-2. Carrick, oh my God, he broke his bat. Carrick stamped his bat after being struck out. He was probably thinking, why the heck did I not swing at that pitch? But you are winning. I don't know why he took out so much frustration. There's a swing and a miss, and the count. Well, that'd be a strikeout. So 2 outs. Rob says Styles. I feel like that's the consensus, Rob, right? I feel like most people would say that. So 2 down. Harris so far, 2 strikeouts, looking good. He looks good in his last outing, but then he had one. The first inning was good, the second inning was bad. As the 0 pitch here to Willie Castro, who's 0 for 3 today, is going to be a swing and a miss on a fastball. And the count is 0-1. That sinker with that good horizontal movement. 2-seam movement away from the left-hander. 0-3. And Rob, nothing against Caspick, but he's too monotone. And Rob says Caspick is terrible as well. I get what you guys mean. So 1-1 count as Spencer says, okay, 2 down. Spencer, you're a bit late. The 1-1 pitch, 2. Castro will be a cool, outside. And the count will be 2-1. Giants, if they got any chance coming back, they need a shutdown inning here. I mean, I don't think they will come back, but if they got any chance, they need a shutdown inning. The 2-1 pitch will be low, and the count's 3-1. Hey, you know what? I think 40 likes was unrealistic. Can we get to 35 likes? That's the goal. Can we get to 35 likes by the end of the stream? That's I'm gonna set that as the goal, because normally we get around 30. So let's try and get to 35. As that one's fouled out of play, and the count will remain 3-2. Spencer, Leah, this is over, Leah. Spencer, most likely. I mean, I'd say 5% chance the Giants come back. We'll see, though. You know, it is, they did against the Nationals, but I'm not feeling it as, hey, shout out to the 2 people that just hit the like button. You guys are amazing. And Rob Caspick does his show in slow motion. You have to listen to it on 2 times speed. And says they base it to right field for Willie Castro. So, Giants can't get a 1-2-3 inning. Spencer, 5. More like 1-2. So, did I say it's 5, Spencer? Sorry, I meant 1-2. Yeah, there is a single there. And the bases are annoying me today. 6-1 Brewers. The Dodgers are getting hammered. What's going on in Milwaukee? Sorry, I'm just messing around with these bases. They're annoying me. There is a ground ball foul, and the count will be 0-1. Dave Fleming put on a Giants jersey before the game. I know the way I did the bases is kind of crazy. I don't really yeah, it's kind of crazy. So apologies there. I was just fixing that. As Dave Fleming, is it Dave Fleming? Oh, they're just showing when Dave Fleming was the ball dude because he lost fantasy football. That's why. All right. Hey, we'll see who loses fantasy football this year for the Giants. Giants staff. As the 0-1 pitch here to Johnson is high and outside, and the count is even at 1-1. Johnson is 1 for 3 today. He singled and walked. The 1-1 pitch from Trent Harris will be... He fires. It is a pop out of play, and the count will go to 1-2. That's a shame. Yes, I'm so sad. And Scott, I saw Dave Fleming broadcasting the Baltimore v Tampa game this afternoon on NBC. Is he? Scott, I didn't even see that. There you go. So definitely not of him today then, Scott. They were showing a replay. My bad. The 1-2 pitch to Johnson from Trent Harris will be a ground ball. This one is going to be a tough play for Basabe. He slides, he fires from his knees in time. Good play to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It is 13-7 Rockies. Kyle Tucker's though for his last 19. He has been a major disappointment, Kyle Tucker. A major disappointment. And that was a nice play from Basabe. And Scott, I was surprised to see him. Wig was looking top notch, yeah. Scott, well, good thing about the wig is all you got to do is style it. Don't got to worry about cutting the wig, that's for sure. As hey, due up for the Giants. Let's see if they can do anything with the final 2 innings. It'll be Koss, Gilbert, and Devers. So the top of the Giants lineup. They are trailing by 6 to the Colorado Rockies. They were winning 6-4. So the Rockies, they had an onslaught. They've scored 9 of the last 10 runs. Scott, soon you're going to have to comment on my wig when my balding head goes bald. I'm going to have to wear a wig, otherwise it'd be too embarrassing. You're going to have to comment on my balding head. Or I just wear a hat. Let's see. Agnos is going to come into the game for the Rockies. Agnos is his name. Agnos is his brain. Zach Agnos, the 26-year-old. He's 0-2 with a 5.77 ERA. So, I mean, chance for the Giants to score if they want to. Let's see if the meat of the lineup can get it done. Tell you what, I've been on the water today. Normally, I don't get through 2 of these. Normally, it takes me... normally, I get through about 1 of these. And, Scott, I say you just shave bald when it gets too bad. Scott, I know that's what I should do. I know that's what I should do. Because shaving bald looks way better than, you know, patches here and there and sideburns and then, yeah. Scott, I think that is what happens. Zach Agnos then. 8 home runs allowed in 68 innings this season. Pretty good stuff for Coors Field. Giants, they need a few home runs if they're going to win this one. And a few home runs with runners on base. So here is Koss then. Can Koss get any extra base hits? As there's Gramble. This one is off Willie Castro's glove to Tovar. Tovar will fire it over to first. Not in time. Koss is safe on an infield single. Deflected off the glove of Castro into the path of Ezekiel Tovar. It was a bang-bang play at first, but it goes the Giants' way as Koss beats it out. All right. Good start for the Giants. Keep them coming. So we'll see if the Rockies challenge. Looks safe to me. I'd say that should be an error on Willie Castro. We'll see what they rule it. Yep, it is ruled an error by Willie Castro. So Koss reaches via the error. As here is the top of the lineup and Drew Gilbert. Got to string a few hits together if you are the Giants. As Agnos fires the first pitch and it is outside. And the count is 1-0. Gilbert, he's 1 for 4 today. An RBI single, reached an error. He scored a run. The new leadoff hitter for the Giants since the trade deadline. As the one pitch to him is a Gramble. This one could be a double play ball. The throw to second's in time. The throw to first is in time as well. That is a 4-6-3 double play. And, well, that probably kills it for the Giants. That one probably kills it for the Giants. Pizza, pathetic game. Pizza, you know what? At least the Yankees won, right? And Scott, at least the old Phillies won. I mean, the games for the Giants, do they really matter at the end of the day? Unless you don't want to come last. Here's Devers. I know someone needed Devers to hit 2 home runs. There's a called strike, and the count is 0-1. That double play was killer. Spencer, Dodgers lose this game. Looks like they have lost 13-20. As I've arrived, yeah, the pieces arrived once again. The doorbells rang once again. There's a ball, and the count is 1-1. Devers, he's 2 for 4 today. Let's see if he can go 3 for 5. Get another hit. First splash hit of the season as well. As he swings over the top of that fastball. The count is 1-2. Anthony put that in the chat, so thank you, Anthony. Devers with his first splash hit as a Giant. 1-2 count here. As the clock is about to strike midnight in the UK. 110 splash hits for the Giants, by the way. Will be interesting when the boom boom counter overtakes the splash hits. As Devers hits a high fly ball to left centre field. Carrick on the warning track. He is going to make the catch for out number 3. The inning is over. We go to the top of the 9th. 13-7 Rockies. Giants, they're going to need at least 6 to win. 7 to walk it off. But you got to get a shutdown inning first. As Scott, the Dodgers' schedule the rest of the season looks fairly easy. Going to be tight, tough for Milwaukee to finish top of the NL. We'll see why those games are so important, right? And why I thought the Dodgers may turn up. I thought maybe LA said, this is an important series. If we can beat Milwaukee, we've almost guaranteed ourselves first place in the NL. And Pete said, so I'm glad I'm not a Giants fan. Yeah. I mean, when was the last time the Yankees had a losing season? Genuine question. When was the last time the Yankees had a losing season? Spencer, 2 Grand Slams to win it. Yeah, just the 2 Grand Slams. Because they'll definitely get the runners on base to hit Grand Slams, right? 95 beats 2023? Surely not. I'm going to search it up. Spencer's saying 1995. Let me search it up. And then Pete's saying 2023. And here we go. When was the last time the Yankees had a losing season? 1992. There you go. Some trivia. 1992 was the last time the Yankees had a losing season. You would much rather be a Yankees fan this past 10 years than a Giants fan. Giants, they've had, one winning season the last 5 years. And that was 2021. And Pizza, I know Pizza. The Yankees never have a losing season. It's crazy. A Stuart for the Rockies will be Connor Norby, followed by followed by Beck and then Sullivan. The new pitcher for the Giants is Jason Foley. Let's see what Jason Foley's going to do. Not been great this year. Spencer, 1 playoff appearance in 10 years. Pathetic, I know. And Wilson, if we win this game, I'll walk to Leicester. All right, Wilson, I'll see you there. And Pizza, we haven't won the World Series since... Yeah, but even 2009 is not too long ago. I mean, look... So, I mean, there's still... is it 4 teams that have not won the World Series? Foley this year, he's 0-1 with a 5.19 ERA. Buster Posey's secret weapon, by the way. As the 1-0 pitch there is a high pop-up. This one to right field. It is going to be Lee who makes the catch for out number 1. You have 27. Boo-hoo. All right. And Brewers, Padres, Mariners, and Red. Yeah, Wilson, yeah. 4 teams that haven't won the World Series. So even 2009 is not that far away. Scott, it's been 18 years for Philly. Scott, you know what? I mean, you're lucky you even seen one, though, as well. As Pizza, how many do the Giants have? 3. Well, the San Francisco Giants have 3 World Series, I believe. 5 in New York, yeah. As there is a swing and a miss. And that one will be even the count out 1-1. And Pizza, that came in 2010, 2012, 2014. But I count San Francisco. I know that technically 8 in the history of the team, but I feel like, you know, I shouldn't say that, actually. I was going to say so. I disagree with what I was going to say. Yeah, they're all recent. Yeah, they're all recent. The last one was 12 years ago, though. Scott, sad part, I didn't see them win it. I was referring intramural volleyball in college, lol. Right, Scott? And I didn't see it either. So there's a ball and the count's 2-2 here. The only one I saw was 2014, which it makes me feel, well, it just makes me feel like an idiot, really. As the 2-2 pitch will be high, and the count is full at 3-2. Hey, we're 1 like away from 35, the new like goal. And yeah, if you're not hit that like, and if you're not hit that subscribe button, please do. As the 3-2 pitch here from Jason Foley will be a called strike 3. And Beck, he's like, well, I know I'm out. I know I'm out. I'm just going to go back to the dugout. I'm not even going to challenge it. That was there. That was a strike. You know what, Scott? Hopefully the Phillies win one soon. I don't mind seeing the Phillies win one. I don't hate Philadelphia. So, 0-0 count. Foley. He's in the windup. He fires the pitch. It is outside. And the count will be 1-0 to Sullivan. The Giants, they are down by 6. But they are out hitting the Rockies, sorry. And Wilson, I used to have a Phillies hat on. It's the blue brim and blue star in the middle. I bought it just to cheer on the Phillies to beat the Dodgers in the 2008 NLCS. That's proper fandom, Wilson. To buy a hat of a team that's playing the rivals you hate, that's proper fandom. It's 2-0 count here to Sullivan. Sullivan, he's 1 for 3 today, including a 3-run home run. As that pitch is going to be a high pop-up on the third base side. The left fielder, Hill, will make the catch in fair territory to end the inning. Quick inning there. We go to the bottom of the 9th. It is 13-7 Rockies. Giants, they will look to score 6 runs to tie it, 7 to walk it off. Don't think they're going to do that, but we'll see. And Scott, we've got a few years till we join you guys in the rebuild camp. Yep, Scott, a few years. We'll see. When Harper and that lot get sold, absolutely. Pizza, if the Dodgers 3-peat, whatever the Yankees have 3 separate 3-peats, or 2, don't remember, but Dodgers suck. All right, Pizza. And Wilson, I'll go to the Dodgers versus D-backs game just to cheer against the Dodgers. I like it. Sadly, the Dodgers, though, they're getting good. Sadly, they've won the World Series. It was so much fun cheering on laughing at the Dodgers when they hadn't won the World Series, apart from the Mickey Mouse one in the COVID year. But that fun got taken away when they won the other year. As hey, we hit 333 subscribers, so shout out to you. Whoever, 333, you're a special subscriber. That's a cool number. And Pete said, Brew Crew won. The Dodgers, they 13 in the last 20, like Spencer said. They've been bad lately. They've been really bad lately. As Eldridge will lead off the inning for the Giants. Hey, I'm going to do that thing the other day that they were doing. I'll tell you what, hat hair goes crazy. There's some fans doing well. I'm sure the Tarps Off crowd is also doing well. As Pete said, you wait till 666, the Devil's number. Jumping up and down wearing their Hawaiian Giant shirts on Hello Kitty giveaway nights at the ballpark. If anyone likes Hello Kitty. Eldridge then, what can the Giants do in the bottom of the 9th inning? Not many fans there, I've got to say. They've all gone home. Not many fans at all. And Pizza Whoops didn't mean to write. The devil. Hopefully, it's the Devil's number though for the Rockies. Scott, holy shit! So many promotions. As there's a cool strike on the outside corner, and the count is 0-1. Scott, what do you expect? Right, as Eldridge is going to challenge that pitch. That was a strike, and the Giants are going to be out of challenges. I mean, I don't hate that challenge. You got to use it at some point. But it is 0-1. Yeah, Scott, I mean, they're trying to get as many fans to the ballpark as they can. And that's what they're trying to do, right? So, 0-1 to Eldridge. And that pitch is down outside. And the count is even at 1-1. There's Logan Webb and Drew Gilbert. And Rob, go argue, Tony. I know, right, Rob, as there's a swing and a foul ball. And the count will be 1-2. Rob, did you not think Tony Vitello would be a little bit more fiery? I was expecting Vitello to be a little bit more fiery than he has been. Scott, yeah. How about 8 straight walks and a home run? So that ball's inside and it's 2-2. Not that would ever happen, right? And Rob, I know. I'm shocked. As the 2-2 pitch to Eldridge is in the dirt. Count is full. Scott, one more ball here. And Pizza, Tony the plane is ready for you to leave the Bay Area. Tell you, Pizza. He's not as good as Tony's Pizza. That's for sure. 3-2 pitch to Bryce Eldridge. It is fouled out of play. And the count will remain full. Rob, even Eldridge. No, Rob. I would never encourage players to get ejected. Never. I would always say the manager needs to do it for the players. That would be a bad look, in my opinion. As Eldridge will foul off that one again. And the count will be 3-2 still. By the way, Agnos is still in the game for the Brewers. For the Rockies, sorry. Dilated says, Amici's Pizza's greater. Hey, Dilated, I've never tried it. So, whatever you think. There's a cool strike free right down the middle for out number 1. And that's probably the ball game. Like that, at the end of the day. That one strikeout, probably the ball game, gets him settled in. And, Pizza, why did you hide out, Rob? Here's Jung-Hoo Lee. Lee's going to take high, but a called strike, and the count is 0-1. I was trying to celebrate, wasn't on purpose. You're a good piece. Rob's unhidden now. It's 1-1 here to Jung-Hoo Lee. The weird thing is, though, is there's a ball high and outside, and the count is 2-1. The weird thing is, Pizza, when you hide it hides it from the rest of the chat, but I can still see Rob's messages or anyone that you hides messages. It's kind of weird. I don't really know how that works. As Pizza apologising to Rob. Is the 2-1 pitch to Lee is a high fly ball. This one is going to fall for a base hit between right centre field, between the right field and centre fielder there. So Lee with a single. The comeback's on, baby. It's definitely not. But there we go. Single for Lee. Here's first hit of the game. Comeback, exact, Spencer. You already know. Rally caps on. Can you put 2 hats on? I feel like, can I put like that rally cap on like that? 2 hats on, rally cap. Here's Jonah Cox pinch hitting. Here we go. Jonah Cox then. Jonah Cox is going to foul off the first pitch. And the count is 0-1. Dilated. Turner Hill grand slam incoming. There's more chance of me getting a hit in the MLB than Turner Hill hitting a grand slam. No offense to Turner Hill, by the way. 0-1 pitch to Cox is outside. And the count is even at 1-1. Not, you know, what's weird though, you guys can't even see the hat. One pitch. Cox fouls. I tell you what. Oh, you know what? The hat didn't want to stay on. The hat voted. Cox fouled that one off. That was there to hit, but he couldn't. There's no way Turner Hill gets a grand. If Turner Hill gets a grand slam, I'll go tops off. As the 1-2 pitch to Cox will be a swing and miss for out number 2. 2 down. Giants down to their final out. Yeah, Spencer. Definitely. Spencer, you can't use that comparison, though. The chances of Brentford getting Champions League is greater than Dodgers win the World Series. Dilated. Hat fell off like the Giants. Yes, Dilated. The hat voted. It's not good. So thank God this is almost over. As there'll be a fly ball foul by Drew Kavanagh. The count's 0-1. Kavanagh's 2 for 4 today. You know what I would say, Spencer? I don't know about you, but I had a ton of fun in the chat again. I know the game was a bit shit. Although, for the first 7 innings, the game was fun. The last 2 innings, it's been crap. As there's the foul ball and the count is 0-2. The first 7, it was fun. You know what I would say to that? I would say I'm all for fun games. Just would rather the Giants be on the winning side, but whatever. 0-2 count. Giants down to their final strike of the ball game. Agnos, he'll fire the pitch. It is a weak tapper. Back to the pitcher. Agnos, he'll fire it over to the first baseman. The game is over. Rockies win. The Rockies win. 13-7. Scott, so we determine if a team ever went a season without a sweep. No. Scott, I'll search that one up literally after the stream and get it back to you. Scott. Oh, yeah, I'll put it in the Discord. But no, the Giants lose 13-7. Entertaining game for the first 7 innings. But apart from that, crap show. Right, everybody. Rob, Giants are being booed off the field. Are they? Good. They deserve to be booed off the field. Unacceptable baseball. Pathetic. They should be ashamed of themselves. That is not good enough. No, that is not. I'm sorry. It's the Colorado Rockies. You've lost the season series to the Colorado Rockies. Boo, boo, boo. Embarrassing. No, you know what? And Rob, I'm happy they're booing. They need to be booed. It is not good enough. And Wilson, awful series. Scott, see you tomorrow for the Battle of the Windy City tomorrow. Yes, Scott, we'll be live for the... Yeah, everyone, we'll be live for the Windy City battle tomorrow. It is a 5:05 first pitch. We'll be live 10 minutes before for the Cubs v. the White Sox. Until then, Giants lose 13-7. They lose the season series to the Colorado Rockies. Tell you what, Smacchio should have been in here. And everybody, I'll shout out. And another L with more runs than the opposing team. I think you meant hits dilated. With more hits. But Pizza, the Giants, I know Pizza. And hey, at least your Yankees won. Pizza, thanks for showing up as well. Everybody, Pizza, Dilated, Wilson, Scott, Spencer, Rob, Rob C, Rob I-Man. Everybody that's in the chat. Shout out to all you guys. As well as D-Rich, Robert Rothberg, Vancouver, Sam made an appearance, Sinbin made an appearance, all you guys that showed up, all you newbies, Zim, shout out to you as well, who's at the game, Dilated with the perfect hearts. Everybody, take care. The Giants lose 13-7. Until tomorrow, goodbye from me, Liam. This is Jolly Good Takes. Take care, all.
Thank you. Thank you. See you next time. It was a blast. That's all for today. Join me next time on Jolly Good Takes.
Goodbye, I knew you well, Mr. Ball City. Enjoy yourself. Goodbye, enjoy Boston, and I'm lost in my memories with you. Goodbye, Eric Miller. Ball City is retired.
See you next time. It was a blast. That's all for today. Join me next time on Jolly Good Takes.
I always do that. What? Hey, shout out to you, CH man. I was literally about to click end the stream, but I saw you just hopped in, so I just thought I'd say what's up, CH man. Keep doing what you're doing, and everybody take care. But shout out to you, CH man. Devers did it at Burger Blast as well today, by the way. Spencer, Brentford fans. Oh my god, with the Brentford fans. Seriously. But I appreciate it, CH man. Hey. Are you streaming later tonight? Let me know, and then I'll end it. And peace of bye. So I thought I was literally going to end it. Thanks for letting me know. Hey, CH man, you're all good. And go Raffy. I know, right? Go Raffy. Burger Blast. All right, CH man, I'll check it out. Everybody, take care for the final time here on Jolly Good Takes. Now I'm actually going. I'm actually going now. But CH Man popped in, so I wanted to say what's up. Giants lose 13-7. They lose the series. They're one game ahead of the Rockies. Till next time, everybody, take care. That's all for me. For real. And Spencer, it's not quite bedtime yet. I'll probably watch a film or something. But no, take care. And then you know what, Spencer? I actually got an early night's sleep last night as well. So, hey, I'm feeling rested. Thank you, Pizza. Bye, Pizza, Spencer, CH man. Take care.
Thank you. See you next time. It was